because I need to pull a Gaijin and use the bathroom.
Be sure to shotgun it.
Oh my god.
I
Well, what are you
can't.
supposed to do with them?
I'm weak!
You can shotgun drink it. You have to shotgun
Build up
drink.
your
You can't
bladder
do the
control.
reverse.
You gotta build up your bladder control. You gotta hold in for a long time and then just, you just die.
Now
Also,
the
you
inmates
gotta-
run the asylum.
You gotta clench your fists, grit your teeth, and...
Also, Bosco, what was this about castrating me? Because my wife would disapprove of that greatly.
Damn.
I'm coming hard tonight. I'm just,
Hi,
know.
don't
Oh, man.
say that!
Thanks for coming, everybody. That's it for us here tonight.
Be sure to use your Greckles code.
Make sure everybody to use that clip feature on Twitch.com.
You just fucking started, Gaijin, for God's sake, dude.
Come on.
Hey, guys, and how's your day going? I'm coming hard today.
Hey, it's got everyone invested now, doesn't it?
Hi, chat. Wake up. How's the alarm? Did it get you up?
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Unexpectables. Are you awake?
What month of quarantine is it now?
Oh god, man, we're in the second year. I'm losing my mind. Come on, how often do I get to train wreck in this game? Come on, I'm usually quiet and you guys do the train wreck. So come on.
Tonight, Gaijin Goomba is horny.
See, I didn't even mean it like that. Y'all were the ones that took it the weird way. I was just like, I'm coming out like fire.
You can't just...
Gaijin the Sexy Goomba.
Oh no,
May I
my
remind you that you are the person who has said on stream the United Clergy of Orgy or whatever it was. The United Orgy of
Monty,
Periton.
that was once. I haven't been able to train wreck at all since. Come on.
Also, when I upload this, now I'm gonna have to click swearing within the first few minutes. Thanks.
That's not what I meant. I just meant like I was coming out of the house swinging hard, And God, you're the ones with the filthy minds. I swear.
Well, congratulations, first of all, Goomba. Secondly, where can they find you?
Oh, hey, speaking of controversial things, I finally got at least the first part of what I would call the Origin of Catgirls series, because despite the fact that I did get the video done on the second channel, there's so much more I would like to talk about. But if you would like to hear the ancient, tragic, and kind of weird origins of where all these catgirls keep coming from in anime and games, go to Gaijin Perspective over on YouTube. I am talking all about it. 2, I've got a new Yokai Hunters video talking about the Kappa origins of good old... Oh, yeah, I can't remember his first name. Whatever, Moreau.
Oh yeah, Moreau.
Salvatore, that's what it was. Salvatore. I keep wanting to say Salvador, but there's no D. So
Yeah.
Salvatore Moreau. Monty will be able to watch it because there are no spoilers in it. So that's
Yay.
yay. That's been a lot of fun. Other than that, you can find me at Twitch on Tuesday, Saturday, and Sunday, 7 p.m. U.S. Central Time. Boy howdy, Ninja Gaiden Sigma sucks, and I am done with that game. I will be attempting 2 because I've heard 2 is way better. I'm sorry, dude. Not even Rachel's perpetual bosom can save that game. However, I've heard 2 is good. I want to try 2 this weekend. I actually did bring back Taiko Tuesday last Tuesday, except I also threw in my Shinobue flutes, which a lot of people seem to really enjoy, so I might just do a standalone stream of that. So, yeah, that's what's up with me.
Excellent. Zito, where can they find you?
Twitch.tv/Zito, CZ on Twitter, and the Everangel Almanac on Patreon, which I'm going to facilitate the last 2 of those things in this post. While Aloysius' Guide to Social Acceptance is nearing its throes of completion, I still have a writing bug, and I am now not only writing supplements for Patreon exclusive stuff only, I am bringing back monsters from 3.0, the Gravorg. You never heard of it? I don't fucking blame you. It's literally a giant 10-foot fucking cat that reverses gravity. I call him the Gravity Crimes creature. And now I made him both a monster in 5e and playable, because why not? And the next one I'm going to be working on is 2 races that hail from the astral plane that aren't Gith. So, if you're fucking tired of those boys, don't worry, I got you. I'm bringing back shit from, like, Dragon Magazine, and actually the Oriental book
Ooh.
Yeah, I've shown you a taste of it, Gaijin, and I think you'll like it.
Yay.
Playable Astral Dreadnought? Fuck no! Fuck out of here with that shit. You ain't playing a Tarrasque in my game.
I like to imagine like a dwarf, an elf, and a human fighter, and then they just like the camera pans out, and it's just an astral dreadnought with like a little wizard hat.
Oh, that thing does not need wizard levels. Okay, it's terrifying enough as is.
It ate the wizards, and now it has its own levels.
As
for game, like I said, Aloysius Guide to Social Acceptance will be out hopefully by the sometime middle of this month, end of this month. 6-month project. It'd be cool if you checked it out for my birthday, which is coming up soon. So please check it out soon.
We gotta go somewhere then.
July 18th. I will be old once more. Again.
Egg salad. Bosco, where can they find you?
What? Sorry, what happened?
Where can they find you?
Where are we? What are we doing?
Whoa. I think.
On the internet, man. I'm
Yeah.
good. How are you doing, man?
Doing all right.
Thank you. I am handsome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do anything cool this week?
No.
Oh. Well, we should go do something cool then.
I'm not sure where to go with this. if you were doing something cool, where could they find it?
Probably on twitch.tv/Edward Bosco and on Twitter @EdBoscoVA, which is also my Instagram. That's where I'd probably post about it. Like if I was in Guilty Gear with Sarah Williams and Octopimp, I'd probably talk about it there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
Funny that.
wait,
Wild.
Sarah's in it too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I know. We couldn't tell you. Sorry.
Oh, it's fine.
She just got to announce it when the game came out.
Yeah. She played the previous Madame President Bartholomew.
Yeah.
Forget her first
No,
name.
I literally tweeted at her and I was like, please, DLC now, please.
Yeah. And she is bodyguarded by the one and only Gold Lewis Dickinson.
It's
Hold
you.
on. I don't appreciate that the chat is coming at me like I'm the disruption. Did we hear what Gaijin started this thing off with?
Yeah, but see, that was something to talk about.
Shut up,
Bosco.
Gaijin.
You're
I
just
didn't ask for a
being
response.
quiet.
Listen, guys, I need this chat to calm down because I don't want to have to start throwing hands. I
cannot
appreciate
wait.
you guys.
I can't
I'm
wait
the
to tell
nice
my wife
guy
you're
right
trying to
now.
castrate.
I was nice. I was PG.
Oh, with the
I handled my
castration
shit, but
threats?
now y'all
Uh-huh,
motherfuckers want to come at me. Hashtag blame Gaijin.
Oh, please do.
I'm just having a good time.
Shut up, Zito. Back to you, Connor.
Oh. So that's just
We're feisty tonight.
family who got here.
I love you guys.
Tiger Halo 101, where can they find you?
Oh, you know, twitch.tv/Takahata101, where I'm an anime character.
Did you just
Yeah, I
get,
got a
like,
big stream. I'm getting a big stream coming up this Friday. Actually, I'm debuting the second half of the bar set. It's been on the works for a good couple months here about where we're launching the VIP lounge, because Iron Mouse is swinging by this Friday, and as well, there's a couple other things going to be happening that Friday night. So yeah, nothing too much this week, but big stream Friday night, starting around 4 to 5 o'clock ish. So see you there if you do. Can if not, no worries.
Woo! All right. Monty, where can they find you?
Excellent.
Wow.
You can find me at MontyGlue on Twitter. You can find me at twitch.tv/MontyGlue. I'm really busy this week. I'm going to try and stream tomorrow. I actually got fans to fix my head, so I'm going to try and fix my face tomorrow. But I also have like a bunch of meetings. So I'll keep you guys posted on what happens tomorrow. But Sunday, we have Resident Evil 8. We're kind of near the end, which is very, very sad because it's been really, really fun. But we got through the Moreau part, and we are on our way to deal with Mr. Heisenberg. And it's been a really great time. If you're going to catch a stream, definitely catch that one. It's really, really fun. And then after Resident Evil, I think our next game is going to be Miitopia, which is a whiplash of tonal change. But, you know, it'll be fun. So definitely check it out. Check out my Twitter if you want to see updates and stuff as well.
Absolutely cannot wait for you to get face to face with Hobo Magneto Nicolas Cage.
Yep. I like to call him Discount Wolfgang.
Wow.
True.
That's true. Okay.
Ain't no great value.
Oh, alrighty.
How does it feel to be America's choice, Wolfgang?
You want to get the real thing, you're gonna have to go to the store, get it right from the butcher.
Oh lordy.
Would you like that thinly cut, or would you like that thick?
And which cut?
I only like it thick.
Dinner cuts. Okay.
Yeah. Excellent.
So I'm gonna try to put this crazy train back on the rail and just say, Monty, I have loved playing Resident Evil 8 with you. Like it's been a
fun.
blast. Yeah.
It's been so fun.
If you guys haven't
Except
been able to check it out, like we actually have a really good time.
I will be uploading all the parts to YouTube once I get a thumbnail as well.
Do it. You'll never see Monty and I get along ever again. But come check that game out.
Yeah, the baby part was great, and by that I mean not great at all.
Yeah, we had a bonding experience of like help Monty survive.
Yeah, that was kind of too real.
Just you, me, Connor, and Seven Ray D.
Seven Ray D. The first time I've ever
We had a
that
speedrunner come in and be like, "I'm gonna direct you through this entire level.
Yeah.
Just trust me."
Shout out to Seven Ray D, who's a fucking champion.
Yeah.
I owe him money. I'm like, I'm gonna swing by and I'm gonna be like,
swing by his stream and just be like, "This is for saving my life."
Yeah, literally. Thank you, Father, for my life.
I owe you my sanity, strange clown man.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. You can find me on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube.com/DistortionDevil. I stream Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Tuesday is tabletop stuff with my buddies. Hey, Mr. Rabbit, Count Widget, and sometimes Probate shows up, and maybe Midnight Kai. We'll have to find out because we're playing the Digimon, the trading card game next week, and it's interesting.
Oh, by the way, tell Midnight happy birthday for me.
Yeah, I will. Sorry, my brain short-circuited.
Yeah, that wasn't a punchline. That was just telling.
Friday is Friday Funhouse, where I play a lot of fun party games with my friends. We played some Guilty Gear Strive, and we might be doing a little more this Friday. Yeah. Yeah.
Who did you main?
Leo.
Who did you main?
Leo.
Anybody else? Nobody else?
Giovanna.
Bosco, listen, I can neither confirm nor deny that Chip was my main for the longest time.
Zito,
all right?
I remember you tweeted to me. I appreciate you. All right. Do you know how hard it is for me to find a fucking chip main in this world? Do you understand?
His name is Chip. That sounds like a squirrel.
All right.
He's also
listen,
the United
Monty,
States
you say
president.
hurtful things.
No, he is not the United States president. He is the president of the Eastern Chip Kingdom.
The
I'll have
Eastern
you know.
Kingdom, and he is a giant anime nerd.
Eastern Chip Kingdom? That sounds like a chocolate chip company.
Okay, you know what?
Like a cookie company.
I don't.
Yeah, like-
Saturdays I'm playing through the Yakuza series. I'm on Yakuza 4 right now. Yakuza 4 is amazing. I fucking love this game. It is very near and dear to my heart, and it is just an absolute blast. I can't believe the Yakuza 4 came out in 2010. It's just astounding, and the remaster is even crazier. Sunday, I'm playing through Biomutant, and that's a bit of a journey. It's very jank, but I like it. Other than that, though, be sure to check out Dead House Sonata. There's a lot of crazy stuff coming down the pipeline for Dead House Sonata. It is nearing the early access release date, so hold on to your butts, everybody. Put away your puns, because it's showtime soon. Yeah, it's actually happening. Yeah, and this isn't just the ghost of a game's past. No, Dead House Sonata is a real thing that is actually happening, and it's happening soon. So be sure to purchase your Founders Packs at that link that Nightbot just sent in the chat. Also, be sure to check out my DM's Guild, where I just today released a 5th edition subclass, the Augmentation Specialist Artificer. If you've ever wanted to be Adam Jensen in D&D, this is your chance. It's an artificer specialty for those who wish to transcend their bodily limits through technology. You can equip different arcane augmentations to suit your needs. You can outfit yourself with a Magitech arsenal to blow your enemies away. You can shift into maximum overdrive to fully unlock the capabilities of your augmented body. You never asked for this? I'll bet you wish you did.
But
That's
Connor, I have a
available
very
right
important
now.
question.
Yeah.
Can I fire rockets out of my kneecaps?
You can fire rockets out of your shoulders.
Oh, but that's like the top kneecaps.
Yeah. Unless you
What?
unless you're doing a handstand. Boom.
No, are we just going to ignore what just got said?
Yeah, reverse
Are we just going
kneecaps,
to
dude. Get with
act
it.
like that didn't just happen? The upper kneecaps, Gaijin?
I'm having.
Yeah, you
fun
don't have a
tonight.
second. You don't have a second
prefer-
set of kneecaps.
I feel
Yeah.
like I'm doing it wrong.
I
Is
know
this
we
like
had
a Gundam
kneecaps.
thing?
What
Because I
about
don't do
second
Gundams.
kneecaps?
No, that's true.
I really
How
have a lot
cryptic
of
can this get?
I really have a lot of fun hanging out with you guys. It's the kneecaps of my soul.
Okay, Connor, I have a question for you.
The
legitimately.
bee's kneecaps to be
Okay,
specific.
we're gonna stop. Connor, I have a legitimate question.
Yeah.
So I surprisingly I have a couple friends, and they like to do.
What?
Shut up! I'm doing a bit. Damn it. Anyway, where was I? Right, I have a couple of friends who like to do crimes, and I was curious, Connor, if they wanted to be even more gay while doing those crimes, is there something I could get them as a gift that you think would work?
Let me think. I'm just stroking my massive, luxurious
Is there
beard
anything that
here.
would like show that off? Like, I don't
Wait,
know.
I think I hear.
I hear-
the
Is
echoes
that
of
the
something
rumble of
invading my
the
mind.
gay
Wait,
crimes?
Is that the gay dice from Die Hard Dice?
Are they 33% off?
I think
God,
so.
get them out of my head! I hear
I
them.
think
Oh,
the
God.
gay dice.
Oh,
Oh, Monty, you diced everywhere.
Oh God!
Oh, you hate to see it.
You
You hate to
diced
see
too
it.
hard.
I was shaking so hard I lost my grip on the dice.
Monty,
Man,
get
you
it
believe
together.
Monty.
Anyway, you know what
you
would
can
help
find
if
all those dice on the floor and at dieharddice.com. And if you use the coupon code Greckles at checkout, you can get 10% off your whole order at dieharddice.com to pick up all the dice and dice accessories you could possibly want.
Greckles, you know about gay dice, right?
That ship has sunk, Bosco.
Oh, all right. I was just
I also
curious.
would have accepted. I'm going to bonus action
Happy
dodge that
Dude,
question and tell you about the
Dude, my
straight
favorite
deal.
Unexpectable just said my name. Oh my god, I didn't even have to pay for a cameo. Yes!
What?
You don't know what
moving
cameo
right
is?
along.
It's where you pay celebrities to say stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, that's true, but
And he got it. Yes, he said it for free. Carry on. I'll be here.
I lost
Remember
a
when
D10.
Gilbert- oh no.
Money.
Well, I guess you're gonna have to go to Die Hard Dice to pick up a new D10.
I found it.
It's true.
Oh.
Damn it!
No,
Damn
never
it.
mind. I guess you won't have to go to dieharddice.com and pick up a
Die
new set
Hard
of
Dice.
D10s. It's true. But with that out of the way, it's time to read off some business subs from our favorite sponsors, the people. Don't tell Diana I said that.
She will break our kneecaps. Speaking of kneecaps, that
Our
will
second
be gone.
kneecaps.
Oh no, my missiles.
Oh no! Now I'll just have to resort to the top kneecaps. Anyway, H. Hart, thank you for the 15 months. At last, I can watch live again. Selling/buying a house and moving has been way too much work.
I feel
Killer
that.
Beeve, thank you for the 18 months, or for the 12 months. Sorry. Let's go. Finally, 2 years in watching Monty and the crew. Rippington, thank you for the 13 months. Dark Magic Pez, thank you for the 14 months. Blue Kios 445, thank you for the 15 months. Woo, let's go. Valzoa 23, thank you for the 9 months of Prime. Subbage, 9 months, happy to be here. Merrick Cat, thank you for the 11 months of Prime. Zenlita, thank you for the 14 months. Stream starts with talk about shotgun pissing and Gaijin getting de-twigged. Hell of a way to celebrate 14 months. Inferno Owu, thank you for the 14 months of Prime subbage. Non-linear Steve, thank you for the 13 months of Prime subbage. Quick, everyone feed Austin.
Yeah.
We gotta feed him the science pellets from that one Jackbox game. Nom. Dumb Reject, thank you for the 15 months. I'm awake for 15 months. Philip Chanter, thank you for the 15 months as well. Now you've been demonetized by YouTube. Thanks, Goomba. Other Wow Man, thank you for the 6 months. Wow. Dax to the 99, thank you for the 15 months. Pika Fan, thank you for the 15 months. 15th month. Time flies when you're enjoying such a wonderful series. 95 Derpy Wolves, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Rar Hockey Dude. Demon Chicken of Doom, thank you for the 11 months. 11 months down, 1 year next. Getting ready to rewatch, but I had to catch this episode due to last week. Gonna track all the nat 20s and 1s. Any other suggestions? Have fun. That's my suggestion.
How many times Greckles get eaten or bit?
Oh shit.
5, 6.
We'll find out for sure here. Fantastic Callum, thank you for the 14 months. Home just in time. It's been an exhausting thanks to my new job. Ooh.
Congrats.
Random Man, thank you for the 15 months. A lack of, thank you for the 15 months. Let's go. Remy Arc on the horizon. Worm Spawn, thank you for the 12 months. 1 year of this great stuff. Empty Potion Bottles, thank you for the 4 months. 95 Derpy Wolves, thank you for the 15 months. Mega Ranger 467, thank you for the 2 months of Prime. Christopher Zurin, thank you for the 6 months of Prime subbage. Cuban Dragon, thank you for the 14 months of Prime subbage. Ah, yeah, my favorite time of the week. Good luck, y'all. Noxious Virus 117, thank you for the 15 months. The Talbs, thank you for the 15 months at tier 2. The Bagel, thank you for the 15 months. 15 months, woo! Empty Potion Bottles, thank you for gifting 2 subs to the community. Nature's Claw, thank you for the 15 months. Woot! Karate Eagle, thank you for the 15 months. Sloth 0130, thank you for the 15 months. Caterpillar, thank you for the 11 months. Vader Bro 5186, thank you for the 9 months. Big Bad Shadow Man, thank you for the 15 months. 15-month sub, we might get a guest character Remy backstory arc. Let's find the bird daddy with a bad brain. Big Peace Pipe 97, thank you for the 2 months. Or the 7 months, rather. Woot da woot. Sherman. No. Pegleg Bob, thank you for the 5 months. Pog. Discotheque Priest, thank you for the 12 months. 1 year hype. Nettle Norseman, thank you for the 15 months. Menacing Bird by my window, thank you for the 11 months of Prime subbage. There he is. Space boosted didgeridoos.
Jesus.
Soy Canadiens, thank you for the sub. Tixel Chan, thank you for the 2 months. Glad to have made it again. Live for the first time in a while. Thank you for being an inspiration, Monty. Blonde Man Cat Snake, thank you for the 500 bits. Tonight is Remy's 100th episode in the campaign. Here's to our favorite guest character.
Dang.
Oh,
wow.
shit. All right, well, this is going to be a good one. All right.
Time to
Damn.
kill him now.
What?
This will be a perfect episode for him to die.
Shut
that?
the fuck
Any
up.
Boy 96, thank you for the 4 months. Thanks for all the laughs. Looking forward to Borky's snake cheese. Faye Raven, thank you for the 15 months. Happy 15 months of Twitch, guys. Zanzis9898, thank you for this Prime sub. Gamers Till Sunrise, thank you for the 9 months. Dread Hunter 335, thank you for the 400 bits. Are you familiar with the Battletech universe? If you're not, then I recommend you either play the Battletech game on Steam or watch the Tex Talks Battletech on YouTube, because I can see Greckles being a part of the Draconis Combine. I'm bitter. I've heard of it, but I'm bitter. They're Battletech is the reason Macross hasn't been re-released in the US for a long time.
Dude, I know so much about the Battletech / Mech Warrior universe, it's not even funny. I know that shit like you guys know 40K. Alright, I'll just leave it at that.
Fair enough. Jerry171717, thank you for the 25 bits. Jay Sauer 1975, thank you for the 100 bits. When has Bosco been a nice guy? He's been a nice guy a couple of times.
Yeah.
He has an allowance.
Irish Katana, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Finally able to go on vacation, and what better way to start it than to watch the Unexpectables live? Have some vacation bits.
Ooh.
Hey. R Fox Blood, thank you for the 15 months. Hey, y'all. Been a while since I made it live to a session, but this time I'm not doing anything until I hit the gym later. Best of luck, guys. Van Tanagi, thank you for the 15 months. Skelly Jack, thank you for the 13 months. Missed the last 2 live streams. All caught up, though. Hope you are all healthy. Yeah. Nom Nom Goblin, thank you for the 2 months at tier... Or 13 months at tier 2. And tonight, we make Griffin cheese. Run, Volo! BennyBoy96, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Astra Dracanum. America Role Player, thank you for the 500 bits. Been having a crummy week with toxic family and a sick dog. Glad you are all here to help me de-stress. Super excited to see what happens with Remy's dad. Hashtag RemyArc. Lore Rider, thank you for the 15 months. Now begins the quest for the Tubbs cheese. Shades, Shadia's 24, thank you for the 12 months of Prime subbage. I forgot I had Twitch Prime, so I'm subbing again. Finally caught up too. Can't wait for what's next. Trent Caliber, thank you for the 5 months of Prime subbage.
You have 5 minutes.
Okay. Optimus Rhyme, thank you for the 13 months of Prime. It's Wednesday, which means it's time for my favorite D&D stream. Thanks for all the yucks. Stormfox116, thank you for the 13 months. 13 months, time for Remy to get an arc, like a main character he is. Alawa Bingo, thank you for the 100 bits. Hey, looking forward to tonight's show, so take my bits. If play as the dead to fight the living, does that make it Dead House Sonata? I think I did this wrong. Yep. Sakurok Gaming, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Hail Hydra, thank you for the 3 months. Hey, it's my last day on my job, and Saturday I started a new one. So thank you for getting me through this far. Yeah. Ren237, thank you for the 12 months. Been watching the streams since episode 10. You guys are awesome, and all I can say is thank you. Entity Walker, thank you for the 7 months. Sakurok Gaming, thank you for the 2,000 bits. Shiny Lamp, thank you for the 15 months. Insert Dead House Sonata pun here. Entity Walker, thank you for the 300 bits. Matt Sure, thank you for the 14 months. Kneecaps. Magic Ninja Go, thank you for the 100 bits. Super Choco Devil, thank you for the 7 months of Prime subbage. Dirk91, thank you for the Prime sub. Zenlita, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Yuki Usagi, thank you for the 14 months. Flustered Bun, thank you for the 200 bits. King Kai 23, thank you for the 14 months. Dragon God 20, thank you for the 14 months. Hello? Am I still here?
Yeah, you're still here.
Yeah, you're here.
Okay.
Yeah, you're so
Sorry, I heard a lot of white noise all of a sudden, and I was just like,
You
what
have-
the fuck?
you have 3 minutes left.
Okay. Do the Nugget Mancer, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Magic Ninja Go, thank you for the 100 bits. Probate, thank you for the 1,000 bits. RG Home, thank you for the 14 months. Fantastic Callum, thank you for the 200 bits. Lord Gam, thank you for the 200 bits. Probs Not a Bot, thank you for the 12 months. Playful Kitsune, thank you for the 100 bits. Greckles Flowery Nips, thank you for the 100 bits. Kono Dono, thank you for the 5 subs. Faye Raven, thank you for the 10,000 bits. Is love you guys. Protoss103, thank you for the 20 bits. The Hand in the Iron Fist, thank you for the 15 months. Pixel Girl, thank you for the 200 bits. The Chibi Wolf, thank you for the 100 bits. Just a Hologram, thank you for the 5 subs. Dirk91, thank you for the 200 bits. Testarasa Dragon, thank you for the 13 months. Dr. Caliban, thank you for the 100 bits. Menacing Bird by my window, thank you for the 200 bits. Jack Dicro, thank you for the 500 bits. Scarper Jack 33, thank you for the 13 months. Mystical Things, thank you for the 7 months. Siren's Eyes, thank you for the 15 months. Sozo Ayasu, thank you for the 14 months. Blue Kios, thank you for the 2,000 bits. Golden Gildan, thank you for the 15 months. Archeo Lumiere, thank you for the 95 bits. Lastimate the Robot, thank you for the 200 bits. Epic Lunch, thank you for the 100 bits. Probate, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Dragon God, thank you for the 2,800 bits. Gudrun, thank you for the 15 months. Friendship Optional, thank you for the 12 months. Irish Katana, thank you for the 11 months. Pirate Maid, thank you for the 13 months. Louisiana Jones, thank you for the 12 months of Prime subbage. And Derpy Doogie, thank you for the 15 months.
Okay, we good to go?
Believe so.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, chat.
Let's all go.
Oh, yes.
Except for me.
When last we left our heroes, Greckles the Kenku Rogue, Remy the Kenku Fighter, Borky the Orc Barbarian, Task the Kobold Ranger, and Panic the Tiefling Bard, the party has returned home. going about their days enjoying some well-deserved downtime. Panic met with Helena and had an awkward exchange, followed by advice from Zeus, who eavesdropped on the whole thing. And Remy, wanting to find closure, approached and inquired Lady Isla of the Hoketh clergy about the fate of his father, to which Remy discovered that his father is alive, but has no memories of his past. Now, as more days progress, we return to the rest of the Unexpectables as they enjoy their time back in the beautiful city of Alivast. So, Greckles,
Yeah.
where do you want to go to take Solly on the aforementioned date?
I would, excuse me.
I would love to take her somewhere, maybe not outside the safety of the city, but somewhere maybe a little more remote, somewhere we could watch the sunrise, sunsets, stare up at the clouds, nice
Okay.
meadow.
Due to laws pertaining to the council, she cannot leave the city walls.
Is there a nice park?
There is, yeah. The Druidic District and the Lower District would definitely facilitate a nice picnic space.
If there is somewhere that is not like completely secluded, but like somewhere where we can talk in peace and not.
Go ahead and roll a survival check for me then.
Oh boy, where's that? I'm not very wise.
Survive
Hey,
this,
20.
my boy.
Nice. You managed to find a really, really nice location that actually has like a stone. It's kind of like a little nook area that comes off of a business, and it's public access. It has like a stone table and seats, but also has this really, really beautiful moss-laden creek that runs through, almost like a Zen garden, a fountain that runs through the space. There are plenty of trees that canopy the space with birds kind of flying about, chirping and flying off. It's a very lovely space.
Cool. That'll work.
And let me see if I can find. There we go. There we go. Solly is wearing not armor, not a dress. Like she's wearing kind of casual attire. You've seen her wear something similar before, but it is nicer clothing. Sort of like a tunic and pant combo with some sandals, and her hair is kind of tied behind her head, not to the side like usual.
Greckles, I would assume Seika or someone would have hooked him up with something nice and casual to wear as a bit of a reminder of his pseudo past.
Yeah, just some nice summer wear, loose sleeves.
Yeah, I'd imagine maybe you're kind of a simple yukata with maybe some like flame licks, something along those lines. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Hang on a second, sorry. Sorry, I had to mute that. But yeah, maybe with his hair pulled up and I don't know, maybe something decorative, just kind of while holding his feathers up.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. You can absolutely do that. And in terms of food, what would you want Ty Borpington to prepare for you?
Oh
and Solly?
man. You know what, let's go all in. Fresh bentos with like a good third of it being sectioned off with just really fluffy rice. Maybe some umeboshi in the middle, or maybe a tomato. A very gentle garden salad, very, very light on dressing. And let's do the little octopi wieners, because those are really cute.
Easy enough, yeah. You can absolutely get that done. Ty has never really made food like that before, but because he spent time with Master Bakai, he kind of tries to make like a mock version. It's very much like if someone at like a fancy restaurant tried to replicate like Lunchables, is the energy you get from this meal. Yeah, it's just like, okay, well, it claims to have crackers and salami, so I have to try and procure that, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It's nice though. It's all put away in a very, very nice wooden container that is provided to you. You also have like a blanket and some drinks as well. Some corked bottles of what appears to be some sort of like lemonade equivalent. And there's also some sweets that were thrown in as well. There's some little hand pies, like apple hand pies as well.
Oh, nice.
That Ty also threw in there as well.
Man, I'm gonna thank him when we get back.
Solly, as you guys walk through around the area, roll an insight on her.
21.
21. Now that I have all my diehard dice off of the counter.
All right.
Okay. You get the sense that as you're walking, every now and again, she kind of glances up towards the sun. Every now and again, just kind of giving a side glance and continues walking with you. Relative silence, but you guys engage in light conversation. And she kind of speaks to you and she goes, no, Remy is great. I'm happy for him. And it was nice to just talk to him, honestly. We haven't really spoken personally, unlike the rest of you.
Yeah, I know he still comes and goes every once in a while, it seems, but it was really good that you had a conversation with him.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like, if it makes sense, I feel younger around him. That seems kind of silly, right?
For as much as we talk about growing up and being responsible, I think sometimes it is important to just let it go for a little bit and just do something, whether it be music or art or even just being silly with something. I think it's important that you hold on to those kinds of things. It does keep you young and it keeps you alive.
I meant, maybe I didn't convey it quite right.
Sully, there's something I wanted to mention too, and that kind of reminds me of it.
She kind of turns and looks towards you, and she's like eating the food, and she eats the it's a pickled plum, right?
Mm-hmm.
She eats that, and she goes, "Oh, that's very strong."
Oh yeah, you might want to take a drink of something.
She goes over and she reaches for the lemonade, which at this point is like has like the condensation on the outside as she uncorks the bottle and takes a drink. Sorry, go on.
I just want to apologize for everything. Not necessarily about anything recent, just my time in the elemental planes. I feel like I grew up a lot. I learned more about myself, about my family. I feel like I could just let a lot go. And in retrospect, I feel like I've just been really immature and mentally muddled and just generally not really sharp.
I mean, I can't blame you for that. The world's a crazy, insane place, especially here. As you like look up, you do notice like in the distance one of the pigeons, like the buff pigeon flying through the air, and she just kind of gives it a side glance and turns back to you. Goes, I don't blame you for anything like that if you feel bad about it. I mean, you did what you could, and it's over. It's the past.
I mean, it's weird. It's like I feel like I've gotten so much resolved. Like I found out my friend Tomiki married Yukiko, and I figured out why Futenbo threw me out, and I figured out who my father was, and I feel more complete than anything. But there is one thing that I did want to ask.
She kind of turns and kind of gives you, like a nod, like, yeah, go ahead.
What I'm gonna say, I just hope you can let me finish because it's a little complicated. But I want to say this clearly and calmly and surely. I don't think I have ever made it very clear, and I've been really wishy-washy on it. So I just want to say that I really would like to be with you and wanted to ask if you wanted to be with me. Now, that being said, I want to know what you want, Sully. I know you're interested in well, it seems like you're possibly interested in Corian, and I know there's this whole Bork thing, but I want to say this. I am so proud at how much you've grown and taken initiative. Ever since coming back, hearing about all the amazing things you're doing, you really, and I just want to put like a kind of a hand on her shoulder, just gently. You're taking
she doesn't shy away from it. She just kind of stands and she looks at you.
You're taking such an initiative. And I wanted to be clear about how I feel, because I want you to feel like you have control of everything. Not only about your job, but also your life. And if that means saying no to me, then that means it will not change anything. I will still be here for you in whatever way you need me. Whether it is to fight for you, protect you, take orders. All that matters to me is what you want, Sully. If you would be happy elsewhere, if you would be happy alone, then that's fine. That's all I care about. This isn't what the council wants. It's not what Brork wants or Corian wants. It's what you want. And if there is no answer for now, too, that's fine as well. I just wanted to be both honest and clear with you.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage, and roll just a standard charisma check for me.
That is 22. And my charisma's not great. 2.
Photorealistic the whole time.
It's just like
Yeah.
it's like at this point we realize that Greckles this entire time was a bird and never spoke, and it's just like rock, 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 rock.
Like kind of like Sims talk.
Solly, you see Solly kind of go through a wide range of emotions just for a bit. Nothing really bad. And just you're kind of like, you take your shoulder off of her eventually, and she just kind of like brings her hands together, and she's like, Rourke is enamored, but desperate. Quarian feels like he owes me, and so do you. She kind of sets down the fork, because she ate with a fork. She doesn't know how to use chopsticks. I'm sorry.
That's fine. That's fine.
She kind of sets down the fork, and she kind of looks to the side, and she goes, Greckles, I don't know how much of a future I'm going to have.
What do you mean?
Whatever retaliation Periton is going to dispense upon Alivast, surviving it will be difficult. And just like you're ready to lay down your life for me, I'm ready to lay down my life for this place.
Do you not think we'll survive?
I hope you survive. As for me, I don't know. And if I do, I don't know what's going to happen next.
You know, something reminds me, hearing you say that, it reminds me of that insane journey through the different realms. I had no idea if I was going to live or die the next day. I didn't know if some creature would kill me, if the environment would kill me. But I knew I had to keep pushing through.
Greckles, I wish I was dealing with creatures and monsters. I'm dealing with my own people.
I did
She
too,
kinda,
Sully.
you watch as her fingers kind of like wrap around the lemonade glass and kind of clench tightly, and she goes, I hear people say things about Periton and Diantius Epistrophe and Ragus Cade and even Helena. And it's such a conflict. I know they're right, but I can't. You see her really get into thought at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I have to fight people who wear my life. I know that you and your friends hate Ragus Cade, but you need to understand the same man who hurt me was the one who raised me and, took care of me when I was scared of lightning and made sure I was drinking enough water and taught me to swim.
If nothing else, Sully, I will swear this to you right now. When the time comes, when they come, if you tell me to stand down, I will stand down.
Greckles, I want you to live. I want all of you to live.
And I want you to live, Sully. I want you to live for yourself. That is what this town is about. It's about new beginnings, new relationships, new paths. You're forging something incredible. You're forging a connection with the Underdark, a connection to the Undersun. You're doing so many amazing things.
But is that my destiny?
Does it matter?
It does. It does if it means people live or die. I know you want this for me. But the truth of it is, I need to be ready to forge a path that is made for me. And I know you want that. I know it feels wrong, and it is, but it's what's right.
How do you know that?
Suller's been showing me visions again. A fate, a destiny, a prediction, a omen. Why Periton's so afraid of me being here?
Sully, what will you then do at the end when Periton is beaten back?
If
Not slaughtered.
Periton is beaten back.
If Periton is beaten back and not slaughtered, but just stopped.
It has to be fixed, and that's going to take time, and time is something for an Azamar that I have more of, which I am thankful for. But it'll be my turn. You and the Unexpectables and Brork and she kind of cocks her head a little bit at that one. And, you know, Quarion and Pilchard and Azra and Jerry and Bob, they've been helping me. And and gods above, I hope, if we're able to do something, if we're able to fix things, it's going to be my turn to be the one to help. As far as your earlier question goes, I can't think of myself until this is done.
I respect that, and I understand that.
And I don't want you to die. And I don't want you to die so that I can live. This is my responsibility. These are my people. And this is what I need to do. And it's hard, but I need to do it. No more hiding. No more running. No more armor. No more helmets.
And no more believing that you're alone.
I'm not. And I never was. I just forgot. So, tell me more about the water plane. They use seashell for weapons. You guys continue with some sort of maybe some more idle conversation at this point. She kind of changes the subject. But as you talk to her, you get the sense that training with Azra is going great. She's like buff a little bit. Like she's got the musculature of someone who's definitely been throwing around a weapon. You can also see the age on her a bit more. Like she's in her 20s now, and you can tell. She still has these sort of nervous dispositions, but like it definitely is a lot less so. And she genuinely seems to enjoy the time being with you. You do see her on occasion checking her shadow and then like remembering like, oh, he's not here, because she's used to Quarion being there. And the occasional glances to the sun. She speaks on council affairs and how dreadfully boring the paperwork is. Is there anything else you'd want to ask her?
Nothing to ask, but definitely something to end with.
Okay. She likes the food too. She doesn't quite understand it, but she does enjoy it. she gets really like, oh, I'm full of rice. Like at the end, like you can tell that she's like not a.
It can bloat. A lot of carbs.
Mhm. It's a lot of carbs. It's good though. I like it. The red thing was very. She's like a punching motion.
It was pickled, so
I thought it was gonna
yeah.
be like a tomato, like really sour, but you know,
It's a little tart.
yeah,
look-
tart and bitter a little bit.
Look, Sully, I'm glad you were honest with me, and I'm glad that you allowed me to be honest with you.
Mm.
And I meant what I said. Wherever and whenever you need me, I'm gonna be there. And if it can't be, then that's okay. I want you to know that I believe that it is okay. I just, at the very least, hope we can do something like this again sometime, because it's just fun
Yeah, me too.
and it's really calming.
Hmm. This place is beautiful. I should probably get back.
A lot of paperwork or training.
A lot of paperwork and a lot of meetings.
Do
lot
you
of
need
meetings.
do you need any errands run? I don't have too much to do in town. If there's anything that you
No,
needed.
no, not at all. The only errand that was immediate was the quest that you had requested, which got completed, which I'm very happy about.
Gotcha.
Besides that, we're working to make a direct connection to the Underdark and here with that new temple space. Helena is collecting and archiving artifacts from that old temple, if you recall.
Right. Is Priest Irons getting involved in any of this?
He is, yes. He's
Okay.
currently in charge of some of the how do I describe it? Like rituals. I can't really be present there, and I, to be honest with you, lack the proper training. My training was, she kind of rolls her eyes a little bit, a beacon for the people, less of an actual practitioner of clerical processes. But you know, Priest Irons can definitely do what needs to be done.
Okay.
There is a conversation being had about potentially moving the new temple there as well, having Priest Irons manage it all, but that is a conversation for the council to determine.
Right, right.
She kind of leans forward and she kind of looks at you and goes, Bismati Primtash is still concerned about spies in the city. I think that's, you know, a proper paranoia. I've not known it in the military practices of Periton to utilize spies, but third parties could certainly be a threat.
We've
So-
definitely come across third parties before too.
Mhm.
Would it make you feel
Just-
better if I ran any sort of recon? I could do
No,
that.
no. She kind of waves her hands. It's fine. It is the business of Bismati Primtash and the rest of the council. My focus is on connections and trying to figure out Periton's, I guess, actions, specifically based on my own previous knowledge, what little I have of it. But if I have anything for your friends, I'll let you know. But for now, your orders are to be on standby. And she kind of props herself up a little bit.
Yes, ma'am. One last thing, if you'll indulge me, Sully. I'd like to take you home if I can.
Certainly, yeah. I would rather not walk through the town by myself. Probably not the safest thing to do without Quarion here.
Okay, Monty.
Yeah.
Gonna be tapping. I'm absolutely gonna be tapping into Kai.
Okay. As you stand up and just the giant porcelain wings, Solly backs away and goes, oh my gosh.
It's okay. It's okay. Really.
Oh, it's a magical item. She kind of stands up and she looks and she kind of touches the wings. Oh, they're heavy. How do you fly with these?
They're surprisingly light. I admit two things, Sully. One of which I wanted you to know that I was in possession of these based on the meeting that we had with, well, everyone from Periton. We know that they're after these, and I didn't want to hide this from you. But
I wondered about that. Who was the big one? I remember speaking with him in that thing's realm, and you see her kind of shudder a bit. It talked to me for a while, whatever it was. Its name was Lies, right?
Yeah, we're still trying to piece that one together, quite literally.
Then I think they could help. I've seen them in my dreams.
We've seen them too, and that's the one mystery we're trying to piece together. Is what is lies, and what does Periton want with them?
I think they're connected somehow, and I don't know why.
Well, concerns for another time. I would like to. This is how I would like to take you home, actually, if you would allow me.
Okay. She kind of goes to. She stops. She goes, "Wait a second. I can follow you for a minute, and then I'll lose mine." But
I want to scoop her up. Let me Aladdin this just a little bit.
yeah, you can Aladdin this for sure.
I just want to scoop her up in my arms.
You have no idea how happy it is, or how happy it makes me to feel I can fly on my own. I don't know. Maybe I wanted to show off a little bit.
You hear a voice enter your mind go, and here I was about to scoff of how you had to utilize me to be a big show off.
Guilty as charged, Kai.
What?
Sorry. Anyway, let's be off.
I'm just gonna slowly take off.
Don't drop me, okay? Well, if you do, I can help myself. But...
Sully, I wouldn't drop you for anything.
All right, and you take off. Roll just a general athletics check for me.
Oh boy. Oh, I wish
She is in plate mail.
10.
10. She's not in plate mail. When you drop Sully off, you are sweaty in the pits. She's still a grown-ass woman.
Oh,
and
that's fine.
You're still flying with her, holding onto her so she doesn't fall. It takes a decent amount of upper body strength, which by the time you drop her off, like your arms are shaky and you're like sweating.
I mean, look, Greckles is not suave. He tried real hard, but he's just not that kind of bird, so that's fine. I imagine this is like tired, like giving the gal your jacket, and you're just kind of sitting there suffering in the cold a little bit.
Yeah,
like that kind of thing.
exactly.
So it's fine. A little pain for the people we love. That's how it works. And then I guess
drop her off in the high city district, the council district. Pilchard meets her there. And Pilchard actually kind of turns to you and goes, "Hey, I told you to bring her back by 10.
Sorry, Pilchard. We just got into a conversation.
It's a joke. It's 2 in the afternoon. Come on."
He's a little beside himself just with everything that was said, so it's just kind of half paying attention, half not, just a little defaulting a little bit, just like the "okay, Dad, I'm sorry."
Yeah. Quarion's there too, and he just kind of gives you a side glance. Not anything like mean or anything, but he's just kind of looking at you.
I'll just nod at him.
Roll a persuasion check.
16.
He nods back.
Cool.
And as Sully approaches Pilchard, he goes, "Sorry, was there any recon from Jerry?" And you see Pilchard go, "They should be back within a week." And she goes, "Oh, good. Greckles, take care, okay?"
Yeah. You too, Sully. Hey, Pilchard. Don't work her too hard, okay?
I'm not doing shit. Blame Azrazahar.
Kind of shudder at that name.
As she turns to leave, Sully turns, he goes, "An order, but not an official one. See if you can find him again. I wouldn't mind speaking with them. Feels like
Gotcha.
I need to."
Gotcha.
That seems to be in regard to lies.
Right.
All right.
Yay.
That's when you realize you forgot the picnic stuff at the location.
Oh, for crying!
The pigeons have already got it.
No. I want to imagine just like a realistic Greckle with like big shiny wings just fighting off fat pigeons.
It's like that statue. It's like that statue of that guy fighting all the babies, but instead it's Greckles fighting all the pigeons.
Yes. Cool.
All right.
My favorite
Task.
attack in Yakuza.
Oh god, it's me.
It's your turn.
Hello.
You are at the tavern with Zotira and Tarisk. Okay, so have you taught anyone to fight before?
Was that described? Was that to me?
Zotira to you as she's like holding like a terrified mother holding her child. She's holding Tarask and looking at you.
Yes, that was actually my job before leaving my home.
Okay. She kind of puts Tarask down. His wings are very strong, but he's not taken proper flight. He's very. She goes and pokes him, and he's like, he kind of jiggles a bit. He's very squishy to absorb the shock of falling, but that does not mean that you should be too rough with him. He's got a very sensitive nose and face and body. You see her getting more and more nervous, like a mom giving up her kid to kindergarten.
Oh man. I just like stand at attention and I hold my hand out to her to like calmly like cease from saying more things. I assure you, my methods may seem a little hard, but I am absolutely fair. I wouldn't see harm to my son. I would see him grow and prosper.
Very well. I would assume that the practitioners of mortal beings would be a bit more good than what my father did for us.
I have an idea, and I also would like to find someone in town who I know would also be of great aid in this situation. But this boy will fly.
Very well. Good luck, Tarask. And you start to go, okay, and kind of like plop after you.
Oh my god, he talks, that's right, Jesus. He's getting... he's getting there.
Dude, they got
he's
Paul
getting, like,
Giamatti.
Yeah, like the small little, like, Gizmo love you nonsense is going on here. Alright, well, I take my son and I try to find the Griffin Riders.
All right, as you head out the front door, roll a dexterity saving throw for me.
Oh.
Good.
Oh. Get it.
14.
All right, as you run outside, you run right into Log. And you see Log carrying a giant paper bag filled with bagels. And around his neck, like 3 or 4 times, is just a giant link of sausages. And you see him, he kind of almost falls over and topples over and goes,
Oh no. Okay. Oh, good. Hi.
Hello, is this an errand for Ty?
Oh no, I'm practicing what Panic taught me.
Why do you need all this meat then?
Well, he talked about sausages
and he pulls out like a bagel.
and holes, and then you make a baby out of it. I'm not gonna lie, I blanked out like halfway through his explanation.
Yes. Great. I would also, not to say I don't believe Panic is a good teacher in this sort of scenario, but I also think it might behoove you to speak to someone who's actually going to have a child, so maybe asking Skinny wouldn't be a bad idea.
She's gonna have a baby?
Yes. That
I need notes. I need to ask questions.
He like immediately like tears into the house with the sausage links behind him bouncing.
I feel like I saved a life somehow. I feel like I've just done something amazing, and like I switched it from fucking Rogue to Paragon somehow.
Somehow.
I am my actions have lifted my soul. I'm gonna teach my son to fly now.
Okay. You take Tarask and you make your way through town. Eventually, you see, streaking through the sky, a plethora of Griffin Riders near the middle section wall, where they tend to be stationed. And amongst them, you see Bonray, Clyde, Avery, Gregory, and, if you would like to, Remy. Bosco?
Bosco.
Oh, I was waiting to see if he wanted me there.
No, I'm asking you if you want to be there.
Oh, you fucking yes!
Okay.
I thought that was to him. I'm like, I'm waiting for him to be like, nah, I don't need him there.
Like a golden retriever who hasn't been let out of the house for forever, Volo is like got the tappies and is very, very excited to be out flying again.
Hell yeah.
And as you kind of land on the wall, you look down and you see a red kobold being trailed behind by a blue dragon wormling.
question above game. Where is Winter? Is she still recovering?
We'll see.
Oh, all right. I'm not supposed to know. Got it. He will disembark, and he will look down to the very teeny, so small, itsy bitsy kobold, and say, "Oh, Task, you made it!"
I look up. I look up to him, and I see what Tarsk is looking at. Like I kind of like motion for Tarsk to look up at the griffins and want to see what his gauge what he's thinking.
You watch as the entire time you've been walking, he's been kind of flapping his wings every now and again. You get the sense he's really trying to strengthen them. And as he reaches the wall and you point out the griffins, he looks up and goes, "Turkey."
We'll
Pat him on the head.
We'll work on that.
Okay.
They're griffins, son.
Turkey.
Good. Just hold my face. Just pat him on the head. You're gonna learn to fly today, or at least attempt to.
He watches the wings kind of begin to flap a little bit more excitedly. It's strange. Before they kind of just draped behind him, but now he's actually using the muscles in them. And
I like that you're showing initiative.
I need you to make a dexterity, actually either acrobatics or athletics of your choice.
Which is weird because I have proficiency in athletics, but my acrobatics is way better. So here I go, acrobatics. I saw that nat 1 and I almost had a heart attack, but I'll take an 11.
All right. As you're on the ground, you suddenly feel the wind behind you shift as suddenly you're snatched up by a pair of talons and torn into the air. And sure enough, Remy, there is Winter, fully recovered on the back of her white griffin, spinning Task throughout the air and then dropping him down onto the wall. And you see her land with proper poise and dismount, still with some bandages on her, but happily lifting up her goggles and bouncing towards you. Task with a big smile on her face.
Well done, Winter. It looks like you haven't missed a day.
She kind of turns to you and smiles, Remy.
Thumbs up from Remy.
It's great to see you on your feet again.
She walks over and she takes your helmet, the little, the visor part of your helmet, and kind of reaches up and touches the side of your face and then grabs it and snaps it down and kind of gives you a coy kind of smile.
I kind of push her. I playfully push her away and fix it back up again.
Down below, you hear,
oh, right.
We
My
should
son.
probably bring him up here.
I say that out loud, and I'm not sure if even Winter knows that I had a quote unquote kid.
Yeah, she goes over to the side and looks down, looks at you, and then looks back down and cocks her head to the side, and her ears kind of flop to the side as she looks at you kind of confused.
Oh, no. I guess the humans call it adopted.
Nah, you hear Bonray say as she kind of slides off her griffin. She goes, "He's ugly. You can see the resemblance."
By the way, something to
Task
note.
turns his head 180 degrees, just looking at her, just the fuck did you just say about my kid?
Well,
all right, calm down. It was just a fucking joke. Relax. Bye.
Right.
Hey. You watch as there's a half orc kind of picking his nose. He turns over. Go pick up the kid. You watch as he's like, "Oh yeah, Roy," on his big griffin, and it kind of strides over and goes and grabs Taurus.
Oh, Clyde. By the way, just for an above game, because it's cool, Remy will have had enough time to change into his Season 1 gear to be on Volo.
Yeah, your rider's gear.
Season 1 rider's gear for the win. Just for the artists, if they're interested.
I do notice, I guess Task is going to notice that. How does it feel to be back in the old outfit?
Yeah, I'm surprised it still fits.
Brings back pleasurable memories, I assume.
Absolutely. I've missed this boy. And he's going to pet Volo.
You watch as you pet him, and Avery kind of strides him and goes, "Oh, Remy, it's been awful. I've been riding with him, but he definitely prefers his own rider."
I would certainly hope he wouldn't replace me. No offense.
Well, she kind of tosses her hair a bit and goes, "I'd like to think that I'm a bit of a good rider."
Avery, you have taught me everything that I know. But
apparently I haven't taught you some manners. And she kind of cocks over and she kind of kicks the back of her griffin and flies off.
I am here to be a supportive friend. I did not sign up for this kind of abuse. How rude.
Well,
As
speaking
you say
of a
that,
friend,
You watch as Clyde lands and has Taurus, and he's like, I got it.
Well done, Clyde. Good form, by
Hey.
the way. You've been practicing, haven't you?
Yeah. You just see Bonray in the background go, ugh, and just roll her eyes.
Bonray,
Speaking
you
of-
look pretty comfortable up there yourself, by the way. Well done.
That's my secret. I'm always uncomfortable. And she gets on the back of her griffin.
Well, speaking of friends, I actually had a proposition. And that could probably go for the entire lot of you and not just your captain here. I've been thinking of the future, and I've been thinking of spreading my wings to make my sort of nest or home here. And I feel, well, Remy, you've seen my little escapades in all the realms. That was all leading to something. I'd like to craft a zoo. And
What's a zoo? Clyde says.
a place where someone collects animals from all over the place and lends them aid, but also lets the public see them.
You watch as Bonray kind of looks back and goes, yeah, it's where you should go. He just kind of looks, that's mean. Don't say that. And she's like, kind of rolls her eyes again, looks back towards you.
Well, in not of a negative way, that is kind of the idea. If I was going to have this little bit of a venture, maybe griffin riding or lessons or even showing off the griffins as part of it would be something I'd like to see.
That would be Avery's department. She's the one that can always train them, so... Avery?
Well, Remy, it would be good for getting some, recruits in.
I
You
don't
know?
disagree, especially if we can hook them on how fun it is to fly a griffin.
I mean, when I was a kid, I was riding griffins when I was 12, so,
But, Avery, you grew up around griffin. It's a little different.
Yeah, and if he opens a zoo and you can ride a griffin when you're young, then you're riding a griffin when you're 12.
I'm agreeing with you. I'm just saying, do you think you could train a couple griffins to be good around new riders?
We got some old ones that don't really fly that much. The best thing is to have them run around first before you take off into the air. Bit of a liability there.
There you go, Task.
Alright.
I think that's your answer.
Well, that's one part of it. I gotta see about actually getting the plot for it and everything, but it's something I want to fight. Well, I look over at Remy and I'm just like, oh, right, fighting. We gotta do that in the future. That's upcoming, but he just like shakes his head. Something I want to look forward to and something I'd like to craft for myself. And I look over at Winter. I figured...
Winter's nodding, kind of thinking about it and kind of nodding towards you like she likes the idea.
Well, I'm glad to see you actually like this idea.
She kind of smiles, like kind of closes the eyes and smiles and kind of nods again.
Oh, there was something I did pick up during our travels. I felt it was kind of equal trade after what happened to us. And I present to her the, I show her like the glass dagger that she gave him. And then I pull from the other hilt on the opposite end of it the Electrum dagger that we got from the realms.
Ooh.
As you pull that out, you hear Gregory go, oh, like looking down at it. And you see Avery kind of go, that's a nice piece. And Bonray just goes, you're going to give that away as a gift? Fucking hell. And she kind of leans back on her griffin, and Winter takes it and looks it over. It's very light in her hand. And she kind of, gives you a big hug.
Oh, I hug her back.
And then as she kind of departs from you, she leaves one hand on your chest and lifts it up.
Oh, wait.
Go ahead.
Oh, no. Please go ahead. I didn't know if I got cut out or anything.
No. She takes the dagger and she sheaths it. She puts it and kind of straps it to her side and just make sure that she actually angles it just to make sure it doesn't fall out of the sheath if she's riding. Because if, obviously they do flippy doops, she doesn't want to lose it. So you see her kind of like put a latch over top of it so it doesn't fall out.
While she's while they're kind of like embracing, Task just like kind of want to whispers to her one quick thing. When our task is done here, at least teaching my son to fly, I'd like to speak to you in private.
She kind of, as she puts the dagger away and she looks up at you, she gives you a nod, like a sort of like side tilted nod, like I understand.
Remy's gonna
All
turn
right.
to Avery like a proud father and a mother and just kind of smile while they're conversing.
You watch as Avery turns and goes, "They're so cute. They're so
know,
small.
They're adorable.
Look at the way their little ears are twitching when they."
Like perception.
No, why though? But why though?
Hey, I'm the motherfucker who's got the big ears.
That's true. You do have some big ass ears.
All right, so I'll start from Avery.
Do we have to? Is it
11.
deception? What are we doing?
No, this is stealth. You guys are whispering to each other.
Oh shit! Are we both
No
rolling it?
disadvantage. No disadvantage because your armor because it's
Oh,
voice.
bless.
So
No, your words
15!
clang
I'm
like
safe!
armor.
I'm safe, Remy. Let's go.
13 for Avery. You don't
Let's
hear them
go!
cast.
Task the
All right,
Kobold. I
fair
can't
enough.
hear shit.
So I turned to Tarisk, who's probably confused as shit and doesn't know who this lady is. Like,
You ever
kinda
see
like,
a picture of a tiny dog in between like a bunch of really big dogs?
yes.
That's basically what's happening. All the griffins are sniffing at Tarisk, and Tarisk is like looking at you like, "Mom, take me away from the dog park. I'm scared."
I motioned Tarisk to come over to go in front of Winter.
You watch as Winter kind of looks down and looks kind of scared. Obviously, her experience being similar to yours, and kind of steps back a little bit, but keeps her, resolve. And she looks over at the tiny blue dragon wormling.
I look down at Tarisk and I put my hand on his head. Tarisk, this is Winter.
Hi. She kind of like jolts back the sudden language, and she kind of waves back and kind of turns towards you and kind of gives you the sort of like, no shit, kind of like look, and then looks back to Tarisk.
I nod to her and I look down at him. I understand and I know why you're hesitant, but I promise you, he is harmless.
She nods.
I take her hand and I actually like move her hand to go on top of his forehead.
Okay, you gently lead her hand to his forehead, and kind of like Allah How to Train Your Dragon, you set her hand on his, his nose, and he kind of snorts a little bit. And she kind of like at first looks concerned, but then kind of eases up and melts and smiles and just kind of pats him a couple times, and even feels like because he's got like a giant horn in the front. She just kind of like pokes and prods at that.
I look down at Tarisk and I kind of like mutter into his ear, "Give her a lick." Like lick her in the face or something, just like to.
Fair enough. Hold on. He does so, like when she moves her hand, he like licks up her arm, and you see her go like the whole like like the Studio Ghibli like shudder effect runs through her, and she like goes over, and immediately Gregory's like like laughing at her as she's like going over and wiping off her arm.
I pat her on the shoulder, and does she have a visor or like the goggles? I guess
She has a new set, yeah.
I kind of like I pat her on the shoulder, and I kind of like just playfully tug on the side of her new goggles, ready to fly.
She gives you a look like always has been, and she mounts on the back of her griffin.
All right,
She
let's
offers a
teach this
hand
kid
to
to
you to
fly.
get on.
Let's go.
I get on.
All right, so
There's
to
no.
teach-
I hope she notices that there's like no hesitation whatsoever.
Yeah, she's like, oh, he's bold. As you get on, I need you to do an intelligence check for me, and you have advantage because Remy's there helping you the entire time.
I got
Thank
you, buddy.
God I have flat intelligence.
I got you, buddy. Let's go.
It's okay. I know it's going to be less than average, so.
Let's go.
Okay,
We got it.
14. The initial teaching involves throwing Tarisk off of roofs. That is part of the teaching.
And away we go.
Here we go.
You set up kind of a scenario on a roof with like a mattress at the bottom where you just chuck him off the roof a couple times for him to get used to falling. Like that's the biggest thing. And as he falls down, you see him flapping his wings. And eventually what happens is you get him on the back of one of the griffins that Avery is kind of commanding remotely. And he's kind of like trying to flap in motion with the griffins, just kind of up in the air. Go ahead for me and roll another intelligence check.
I'd like to also like tell him when like does he seem like upset that he's falling and not getting that far?
He seems like excited, but he is getting almost like a kid who goes down a slide multiple times. And you're like, you should have a headache by now. And they just keep going. That seems to be his attitude. He is excited to learn how to fly.
Well, I do like I do at least like I want to tell him before I make this roll of just like I want you to know I'm proud and you're actually making good headway. You need to glide.
Aww.
You need to learn to glide and need to fall properly before you can start flying. So you're doing very well. And intelligence.
Advantage.
Ooh,
Let's go.
17. Sure enough, as you begin to toss him off the roof again, he does like a spyro glide. He actually begins to glide all the way to the bottom. At one point, he does crash into a fruit stall, but it's not enough to cause any damage. He just kind of runs into the top part of it and kind of shreds up a piece of cloth. But Avery manages to like give some recompense to the person, like pay them back, like, oops, sorry, we were doing a training exercise. And they're not that mad about it. They're just like, holy crap, like a dragon just fell through my roof. But as you continue doing it, you get the sense that now he is able to, if at least he falls off of a like tall height, he can at least get down.
Okay, so he's not completely accident prone if he falls from a great height.
Exactly. He knows how to go into parachute mode at least. So
This is good. This is a big up.
all right, third roll, let's go.
All right, you got it. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Oh no.
Oh, 6.
As you get kind of
Wait, fuck that. Fuck that. We're gonna flavor it. It looks like it's gonna fail, but I'm gonna use lies.
Yeah.
Eos.
All
I'm
right.
gonna use
Eos?
Eos.
Come on, baby.
All right, Eos reroll, let's
Here
go.
we go. Advantage.
Here we go.
Roll 20, be kind. Just give us one. All we need is one on one side. Let's
Oh,
go.
sorry, I rolled twice.
Damn
Oh.
it.
Unfortunate.
Another 6. Fuck's sake.
Fucking really?
So as you get kind of to the end, like sundown, you get the sense that at this point Tarsk is exhausted, and as you're trying to teach him how to flap his wings, between the multitudes of gliding and just the training in general, his muscle strength just isn't there yet. But it is great progress. But unfortunately for the day, that's all you really got in you. And as you guys all return back to the Sweet Dragon with Tarsk in tow, you guys return and take a seat at one of the tables. The bar is booming. There are lots of people inside buying drinks, enjoying the revelry and the conversation. There is a musician playing actually at the moment. It is actually someone you recognize. It's Fret, the construct, currently playing a sort of like nice, very, not meant to be a huge performance, but a very nice ambient violin tune, just kind of gently going on in the corner.
Damn it.
As you guys sit down and return, Remy, Task, and Tarisk, you guys are exhausted. You are incredibly tired.
Oh, guys, what happened?
Fine ales.
When the world happened, you guys look like a wreck.
We put in some good work. We've tried to teach Tarisk how to fly.
I can fly. And he kind of like pads back and goes over to Zotira, and she's like, "Oh, thank God you're alive." She like goes and collects them.
He can glide. At least he's not completely out of his element if he has to fall from a great height.
He's resourceful like his father.
Just coyly side glances with a smile at Task.
Task is fucking like, yo, Task, I don't know, like, I guess obviously you guys have seen him smile and shit, but this is pretty fucking calm for Task of all things. Like, he's actually, like, on the well-receiving end of this whole day.
It really is interesting to think back about how we found him.
I can revert to that if you wish.
Well, what does that mean?
For the good old days, I could be a bitter sad sack if you like.
No.
No, I'm quite good with this task, actually.
No,
Can Borky enter in from outside soon? After a long day.
I assume you're all there. That's what I.
Oh,
what I
Borky
presume.
hasn't shown up. Borky hasn't shown up yet. I was gonna. Okay. Could Borky kick in the door?
Sure.
All right. I did me best. Borky walks up to the table, puts down a big bucket of milk.
That's step one, right?
Oh no, I don't think you realize how much work this was.
I want to roll a survival check by smell.
Sure,
See, like-
absolutely.
Fuck's sake, a 9.
9. Smells like milk. Really weird milk.
Can
mixed
I
with,
toss
like,
the
laundry
survival check
detergent.
that way? Why not?
Absolutely.
Borky just kind of
How's a 21 do it?
It smells like a milk cocktail, and you also notice there's like some weird, like almost alcoholic-looking liquid in there too. It's pretty certain that's snake venom. You're not sure, but
What? The thing is, the cow was easy enough to milk.
I mean, that's after all the orcs was building up the place, because they felt the dwarves weren't making it orky enough, right? So anyways, a bunch of the orc tribes were making it orky look fantastic, and they provided a series of things for me to milk. So, it's just the cow is easy.
Remy's gonna lean down to Task. I don't think he knows what he's doing.
The guinea pigs were a bit of a challenge. I didn't try the rats, because after just a couple guinea pigs, me knuckles was locking up a lot.
This
Hash
is when
banana faces.
This is when Greckles would scoot his stool over a few inches.
Oh, with the snake, you just squeeze him at the end and just, like, rip it on down there like a balloon.
Borky.
What?
You milk. Okay. Honest to the gods question. You milked the snake, yes?
Yeah, you grab a snake, holding it up by the tail, just grab it by the tail, like, up the other hand, just drag the other hand down till all the milk comes out the other end. Not too hard.
Okay.
I feel like Hofrod is going to be very disappointed.
I know, there wasn't enough milk, really.
Borky, snakes don't produce mammalian milk. You basically just extracted poison and put it in with the actual milk.
Literally poisoned your cheese.
Okay, can Borky ask for a piece of chalk? Does anyone have something I can mark this with?
Sure enough, yeah, you get a piece of chalk from
Borky
Kiwi.
just writes in his left hand with a fist. It just says spicy milk. Okay, I will make sure that this is spicy milk.
You know, now that
Tess looks at it, takes a huge swig of his ale, looks at Winter. You know, he probably could sell it to a couple of dwarves who would want to take a challenge.
Does anyone know how to milk a male yak?
Oh no!
You know, I've heard, Borky, that venom can actually, if properly cooked and prepared, can enhance a meal from time to time.
Yeah, but Mr. Poppington said if I eat a blowfish, I'll die.
No, you don't eat the blow.
Okay, well, we'll just go ahead and take the spicy milk, put it in somewhere, and
No, that's my spicy milk. It will be fermenting.
It's very panicked looked on Greckles' face right
I
now.
look over at Greckles and I go, okay, so if we sold this to our friends downstairs, how much do you think we can get with this? Like money wise for selling poison.
Task, Borky, can I have a sample of your milk?
Task fucking scoots away from.
No, it's my milk. Borky holds on to it.
Borky,
it's not enough to go around. It has to cultivate into a fine, spicy cheese.
Borky, I just want a small sample of it to see if it's going to be lethal or not.
Well,
you don't want your first patrons to die, do you?
Yeah, but I don't want you to die either. I'm rather them because I don't know them.
Borky, I'm not drinking it. I just want to analyze it.
Oh. I mean, you could do whatever you want. Rub it into your hair. All right, Borky, just like... Borky
Let me just grab a vial, you know, it's okay.
Once he has that, he'll just lean down.
I think we can make something interesting with this task.
All right, you get a vial of
As long as it's
poisonous.
not food.
You get a vial of poisonous milk.
I can't wait for this shit to curdle.
No, you just wait. You just wait, everybody. You just wait.
God.
You just wait.
I'm swinging down my fucking ale and getting another one.
All right. As you guys go about your business, where's Panic at?
I was just gonna. He's on the roof.
Okay.
Remy, as you make your way out and take off on Volo, you do notice Panic on the roof.
Can I make a detour to the roof? Like, will Volo get up on that roof?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I would like to land on the roof.
Okay.
And Remy's going to walk over towards Panic, who I assume is sitting towards the edge.
Yeah, he's just sort of playing his guitar idly, looking out in the middle distance.
You will hear him approaching as he will say to you, I don't believe I know that one.
Oh, it's improv.
Seems to be your speciality.
I do tend to come up with things on the fly. A lot. How can I help you?
Well, I was going to ask you to borrow your sending stone for a moment, but it seems that you're... I don't mean to...
I'm afraid you're gonna have to wait till morning. I already used it today, but knock yourself out. I'll go ahead and toss it to him.
You catch it, Remy, in your hand. It's about the size of a baseball or a grapefruit.
I had the opportunity to see Sully earlier. Seems that that's what the stone was used on. She mentioned you had tried to get in touch. If you want, I can leave, but it's clear something is up, and if you need an ear...
I don't know.
Remy's gonna take a deep breath.
Helena?
Yeah.
Now Remy's gonna sit next to Panic.
Dare I ask what happened?
I made an ass out of myself in front of her and everyone by trying to tell her how much she meant to me. She didn't seem to get it.
She's from Periton, correct?
Yeah.
I brought you something, by the way. It may help.
Remy is going to reach into one of... You'll notice that he is also in his Griffin writing outfit. And he's going to pull out a stack of papers and hand them to you. They're rolled up.
Stops playing for a moment and looks and grabs one, takes a look at it.
You'll notice it's sheet music. It'll be written in whatever the Italian of this world is known as, like the universal musical language. But you'll see a bunch of notes written down. It seems to be some kind of song that would be played in Valithia, classical music.
Huh.
You can read sheet music, yes?
I can. It's one of the few things I had to learn how to do in Bard College. Although the last time I did this, I nearly killed everybody in the room.
Did a spell go off?
More like stuff from my heritage that was never meant to be heard by mortal ears, and nearly dispatched of Willow from psychic shockwaves. It's a good thing Lewistrog was there. Literally took over me.
Well, that's the story.
Seems whenever I'm doing something that I'm good at, I'm doing something wrong.
All right, I wouldn't necessarily go that far. My point being, imagine if all you could do was read sheet music. You can improv, what's the word they use in jazz? Riff. Improv. You can look at a piece of music and play it without having to see the sheet, yes?
Yeah.
Now, imagine I were to take, and he's going to pull the paper out of your hand.
Imagine I take this out of your hand, but you don't know how to improv, and you don't know how to riff. And then I tell you to play an instrument you've never played, and put you up on stage and say, have at it. Be terrifying, no?
Yeah, I guess so.
If I understand how Periton works, I feel like that's what Helena is dealing with. You're asking her to stop looking at sheet music when that's all she's ever known. You're not even speaking the same language anymore. I don't mean to put you on the spot, Panic, and I'm sure I'm the last person you want to hear from. I'm not exactly a romantic, but I do know what it's like to not have a choice in romance when things are set up for you. And when that's all you've ever known, well, you put it pretty bluntly, the stick that I currently have up my backside. Were it so easy for me to remove, I would, but when you say just have fun, I don't know how. When you confess your feelings for Helena, it's not the same. There's no context. But the one thing that you can do, and I know you can do this, is you can strip away all of the falsehoods, the pyrotechnics, I believe you call them. What do you want from her? Pretend like none of this matters. What would be your ideal ending to this story if you were to write it?
Fuck, I don't know. I guess we both go seeing the world together. Get married, have kids, you know, the usual, something normal.
Good. That sounds like a life. And what would she want?
I don't know.
And therein lies the issue. If you were to tell her you want all of those things, she may understand, or she might not understand. All she's ever known is, I assume she was paired up with a paladin at one point, yes?
Yeah, I met the guy.
And?
She's single.
Right, but there's many ways for that to happen.
Well, he saw what I did to her face, and from what I hear, just didn't want anything to do with her. But I tried. Give her that opportunity. You know, when I wrote the song, I walked up to her, asked her if she wanted to... I fucking forget how that went. Now, well, I know what it ended with. She left before we could talk any further. The second time. And I just... Your metaphor with sheet music is... It goes both ways. I don't understand how she can't see what I'm trying to say to her.
Because she's never had to experience it before. When everything is rigid and done for panic, I envy your position. Were it so easy to... Panic, do you understand the freedom that you have? You can fall in love at will. You have that freedom. There is no responsibility thrust upon you. There is no expectation. That is freedom, and I envy it. And not everyone is so lucky. But what you need to do is you need to be yourself. You are playing a part right now, Panic. You're trying to be what she needs, and you don't know what she needs. But there is no perfect part. There's just what you can offer. And if you're afraid of hearing no, then don't waste your time.
I'm not afraid of hearing no, man. I'm not. I'm really not. In spite of what I'm feeling right now, I really am grateful for everything that she's done and for her being a part of my life. And if she says no, that's fine. It's fine. I don't know. I just thought we knew each other better. We've known each other for, what, 2 years now? We've talked a good deal. Just me and her. You were there once.
I was, yes.
I feel like... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
And it's okay not to know. That's why you ask.
Remy's going to put a hand on Panic's shoulder.
I'm not going to sit here and talk your ear off, but just know I wish nothing but the best for you.
I appreciate that.
Remy's going to get up and head back to Volo. And they will take off.
Okay, you remount Volo, you kick him in the side, and you take off. And we're going to take a break here.
Oh, cool.
Great seeing you two.
Thank you, Connor.
Yeah.
I've been waiting
will
to do
be
that
right
for
back.
a week. Hi, guys. Welcome into the halftime show. I hope everybody's been doing well. Therapist Remy away. Oh no. I'm doing good. I can't complain. This is fun. I love RP sessions. These are some of my favorites.
I'm back.
Especially after such intense fights over like the last 4 months.
Right? Feels good to just not have to worry about consequences.
We made Shell emotional. Hell yeah. I love having people get an emotional response. Also, what's up, Pie Guy? Damn it. Mark with 50 tier 1 subs gifted to the community. What?
Mark, stop it.
Stop, Mark. Stop it.
It's not healthy.
Jesus. Shine Greymon, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Remy is best dad. Aw, thank you. It's amazing what'll happen when he just gets a break once. What was I saying beforehand? No, I love that we made people have an emotional response. It's good. It's good times.
That's what we want to do as actors.
Yeah. No, I was going to say special shout out to Pie Rounded, by the way. So for those of you that don't know, Pie actually goes through all the episodes when we have combat and they nitpick all of the various things that we miss, which again, that's the appropriate place to do it. But because we've had a couple episodes where it's been all role play, we jokingly, I think Monty jokingly was like, you should go through and find out how many times people said no or oh in the chat. And I give Pie credit. They went through and there is a log on the latest episodes of the Unexpectables on YouTube. You can check out how many times that appeared in the chat. Shout out to Pie. That's ridiculous.
Hello, I'm back.
Hello. Pie is crazy. That's what I'm saying. XY Willie, thank you for the tier 1 sub. He's a mark for this show. Leave him alone. Fair enough. Sergeant Tucker killing bots in Chivalry 2 because of the stream. Thank you for the 100 bits. 100 bits from Flustered Bun, making scallops, cabbage, Sith, and spicy garlic. Butter sauce. Also, Remy, stop. I already love you so much. Aw, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Pixel Girl with 300 bits. What a fantastic scene between Panic and Remy. This is what I'm in love with this campaign. Yeah, it's amazing what happens when Connor and I get to roleplay together. You killed it, Connor. He's not even here. I don't know why. Like Big Birds, and I cannot lie, thank you for the bits, is Borky the new Grammy, Zito?
Secret ingredient. Ah!
Oh, no. Papusa Monkey, 100 bits. Welcome to the Unexpectables halftime show with your host, Bosco, the voice of Remy, a side character of the campaign. Well, thank you, Papusa. I appreciate that. We've got Rogue with 15 bits. Have some bits while I frantically pack to move on Saturday. Well, good luck. We got 95 Derpy Wolves with 420 bits. Little Cupid Task is the best at relationships. I mean, Task is the only one that would a successful one right now.
Well, we're about to fucking... The reason why Task wanted to talk to Winter in private is we're going to fucking see if that actually holds.
There you go. I'm excited for that.
We're going in, boys and girls.
By the way, Gaijin, are you here?
I never left.
Okay. Well, it sounded like you were eating. I want to make sure you weren't like in the middle of a bite, which it sounded like you were. Amazing scene, by the way. You and Monty killed it. I love that scene with Solid.
Pish.
That was 169 episodes in the making for him to finally say that. So good on you.
I mean, he kind of said it once before, but it was really half.
But that was the most direct he's ever said it, and it was a nice contrast to what happened with Panic and Helena.
Yep. But that's the thing. Greckles is fine. He doesn't care. I mean, he
cares,
but it's
it
not
was
a
a great
big
scene.
deal.
And Greckles was respectful when she was like, I don't know. I can't right now.
And I'm like, all right. Just let me know when you need me. It's all good.
Oathbreaker John, thank you for the 100 bits. Joke's on you guys. I'm already dead inside because I have been through all emotional things in my life, and I'm only 30. I'm sorry. Zen Litta with 500 bits. Damn it, Bosco. How dare you make me feel things about Remy 2 weeks in a row. I'm sorry.
Stop being
Main
good.
character.
I'm
main
sorry.
Character. Main character.
Look, man, I got to take my shots now. I don't know how much longer I have. I might not be long for this. No.
The moment he accepts his main character status.
It's true. As soon as I accept it, they'll be like, and this is our last episode with Remy. But wait, I accepted it. And it was like, yeah, that was the trigger point. You're gone. Bye.
That is where you fail.
That was the trigger. Shit. 20 BMG. Remy is the proudest of kobold dads. What? I'm like the uncle, if anything. I feel like Task is definitely Tarisk's dad. Remy's the happy uncle.
They're all aunts and uncles now that they're gonna work on fucking Task's zoo.
My thigh, thank you for the 1,000 bits. I think people forget Panic's view on romance long-term is skewed due to his parents and his Bard college experience. No, it's a really complicated and interesting thing. It's like relationships are hard or something.
It's almost like love takes work and communication
does.
of all things.
And commitment.
Yep. The Chibi Wolf with 50 bits. The day Borky goes back to the monster importer is the day Alivast is changed forever. Rayan's Fire. Did Grammy transform Tia? Thank you for the 100 bits. Manny Watcher, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Hey guys, it's another sub anniversary. Been watching y'all a long time. I hope Panic gets the girl. Task and Winter have a nice happy zoo and many kids and to take care of it. Borky make unique delicious cheese and Greckles. I hope he has a happy life.
He's got to figure out what the hell he's gonna do. Like he's happy, he just don't know what the hell to do.
Yeah. Gum's the kind of guy, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Why didn't catfolk get their own language? Because they would just talk backsea.
That's horrible.
Dread Hunter with 500 bits. Love the scene. However, I am nervous about Borky's spicy milk. It's a health inspector incident waiting to happen. If they even have those in Alivast.
I mean, he has enough of the rats that he could do that scene where they tie up the health inspector in Ratatouille.
It's true. The friendly grim with 100 bits. Don't stop, Mark. They haven't told me to. And lovely Lorelei, thank you for the 250 bits. If Sully wrote an autobiography, would it be called Sunlight Sonata, inspired by my legacy of pain? Oh, no. Damn it. Bag of Holding, thank you for the 100 bits. Getting my first vaccine dose tomorrow. Really hope I don't feel blah after. Well, make sure you rest up if you do.
Plan on it.
It's perfect. It's perfectly normal to feel fatigue. Don't even worry about it.
It probably will happen, but no, it's for the greater good.
Yeah, hydrate, take care of yourself. You're going to be all right.
Drink water, take ibuprofen.
The Perkizer, I think that's how I say it. 1,000 bits. I want one shot with all Warforged called the Unrepairables. Well, that'd be messed up. If we can't be repaired, we're going to have a very short campaign.
Oh, man.
Arch. Oh, I'm going to mess this up. Illumir, 95 bits. If you bite it and you die, it's poisonous. If it bites you and you die, it's venomous. If you bite it and something else dies, it's voodoo. And if you both bite each other and nobody dies, that's kinky.
Do you know what I just realized is Borky just literally created a Scoville chart.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to remind everybody this episode of The Unexpectables is brought to you by Go Screw Yourself, Citric, from the makers of Shut Up, Citric. Blackfoot Ferret with elite bits. Tarisk is officially a Pokemon now. He doesn't say his name, though.
You ever think the Pokemon science explorers were like, they're cross over this hill, they're like, what Pokemon is that? What should we call it? Bulbasaur. That might work.
No.
Rogue Phoenix with 10 bits. I'm very scared about that milk. You should be. You absolutely. Whoa! Probate with 100,000 bits. Just drop it.
100,000?
It's
You know,
true.
it's fine.
Bevacan with 1,000 bits. Fantastic scenes, you guys. Amazingly done.
Oh my god, dude. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
We got fantastic Fantasy Callum, 250 bits. That's the thing I love about Remy. Both in and out of combat, he tends to lean towards more supportive roles. Yet he tends to not let down his guard at all, even at his own expense. Plus, a ton of other reasons. Love that Birdman. Well, thank you, Callum. I very much appreciate that. Also, shout out to the person who did the Remy song recently. I saw that on Twitter. I wasn't able to comment on it, but I'm going to. It was really well made. Thank you so much. You rock. Shout out to you.
So what you're saying is that Remy is a very, very good bra.
He is a good bra.
So-
Speaking
so
of good
I just
bras, Greckles is flowery nips with 200 bits. Where is Borky's love scene? No.
Milk.
No, I'll tell you right now, Borky's love is Tubbs. I'll have you know, Borky's love is Tubbs, and he also has to deal with the Barchoba, Ron Fault, whatever Greckles is, and
new voices that enter his head.
Those are just the more prevalent ones. The other ones you just like kind of like a sitcom laughter back.
Anamia Monogamy, thank you for the 100 bits. First time messaging, spent 2 months catching up. Also, thinking of finally start playing D&D with a Namir Paladin following the oath of the rule of funny. Can't wait.
Holy shit, dude.
Can't wait for the Borky arc. Guys, the Borky arc was the orc arc, guys. It just happened between stuff. I don't understand.
Man, when people fucking tell me they're playing with my homebrew races, I'm just like, oh yeah.
There you go.
Oh, hi, Probate.
Hi, Probate. How you
We'll deal with him in a second. Deal with him,
huh?
Lustume with 100 bits. My money is on making a cheese golem. Headhunter 401k with 500 bits. If Panic does not dimension door his ass to Helena and give her the "you complete me" speech, I'm gonna scream.
He did.
But he did it badly.
Do it better.
Man,
Do it better, Panic.
Got it.
Here I go.
Alexandruis, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Love the show and wish me luck, Bosco. I am attempting to save Thrall for you in the maw. Dude, nothing escapes the maw except every PC. It's a little annoying. Pegleg Bob, thank you for the
protagonist.
Yeah, it's really fucking annoying. Nothing escapes the maw except for him. Well, but nothing else escapes the where are you going? Nothing else. Stop activating the cutscene. The portal is not for you. Stop it. Pegleg Bob, thank you for the 100 bits. The milk is venomous, so you should be able to eat it unless you have cuts in your mouth.
That's true.
Technically.
Because it's ingested, not into your blood.
Alawala Bingo, thank you for the 40 bits. Orky cheese, home of the spicy cheese. Borky should try to hire that crazy dude with even magic cookbook.
Bro, guys.
Oh my god.
Do you guys just fucking realize? I just realized something. Borky is that dude who literally, in like every day of his life when he went to work, injected snake venom into his veins and he's completely immune.
Oh, Jesus.
The God of Gourmet Redemption.
Dial 202 with a Twitch Prime subs. Sub, baby. Here's luck for all. Love you all. Haunch Paunch with 100 bits. Has anyone ever heard of the famous knight who would run from all of his battles? His name was Surrender.
That's pretty good. I'll give you that.
All right.
Wow.
That was pain.
Let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, this next bid drop is brought to you in part by Shut Up Burnout Vaughn. This is from Master Dark. 100 bits. Let Monty know that pythons are non-venomous. If she meant viper, then it's fine. But otherwise, it's python crap in the milk.
Dude,
I remember
it's
python last week.
Listen, it's D&D. You get constrictor snake or poisonous snake, and it's a poisonous snake. That's the only way you
And
can
there
milk
are
it.
dire snakes,
What's
so
up,
it probably could
Graham?
just be a giant one.
Monty knows a lot of animal facts, but she is not Crocodile Dundee. Magic with 100
Probate,
bits. To be
please.
fair, not all Pokemon say their name, like Charizard and Victory Bell.
They just make noises.
Well, they say
I
do
like
say
to imagine.
Char. As someone who's played Charizard, I have said Char.
Probate again.
Probate, you
All
really
right,
need
well,
to stop.
We're gonna
How
deal with
dare
him in a second. Great Otaku Bomb with 500 bits. Hey, Log, life is short. Do something to a bagel.
Probate, please.
Let's see what do we got. We got Probate gifting 100 tier 1 subs to the community. So that happened.
And
Hold on, I'm scrolling through it. Because Probate is he's made a mess everywhere.
you spilt the milk, Probate.
You did
That
spill the
pesky
milk.
probate.
It's like the equivalency of my cat ate, then threw up, sat down next to it, and looked at me like, "What is this?"
It's true. Burnout Vaughn, thank you for the tier 1 sub. I'm here too. I feel you. Feel you, Burnout. I got you. Probate with 6,000 bits, getting a badge. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. What?
Okay.
Holy fuck.
All right, so hang on a second.
What's happening?
Vote 2s for the tier 1 sub. Thank you for many years of entertainment. You guys got me into DMing. Currently running a few campaigns for friends and future family. By the way, Monty, you back?
Just give me a second.
Yep, no worries. Fantasy Caleb, thank you for the 100 bits. Really glad you liked the song, Bosco. Oh, is that you? Yeah, I loved it. I couldn't remember if it was you or not, so I didn't want to say it was you and then get it wrong. But yes, I love the song. I could tell that you used influences from the song that I told you about in the call. So really well done without just ripping it off. But I caught that. It was very nice. Probate has decided to once again drop the bomb with 50,000 bits.
Oh.
Getting a badge. Are you, though?
Damn,
Are you just getting badges? And he did it again. Another 50,000 bits. Also getting a badge. Still getting a badge. Okay. And now Probate with, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. 250,000 bits. This is the largest bit drop you can do, by the way. Oh.
What are you doing?
Thank you for
Whatever that is.
Good to know that there's a limit. Good to know that there's a limit.
There's a hard
they
gap.
can control
Gets to
Probate
eat tonight.
Yeah.
That's
Zenlita
not a
with
bit.
300 bits. Screw NFTs. I'm investing in dehydrated beef broth cubes. I'm going to
Amen.
be a billionaire.
You fucking
Billionaire,
bastard.
yeah.
That was good. That was no. Shut up.
That was not. No,
good.
that took effort.
I hope-
I actually like the part where they said fuck NFTs.
As a long departed friend would like to say, approved. Magic with 100 bits. There's also that one Slow King in the Power of One, Meowth, most legendaries, and various others that either straight up talk or use telepathy. All right,
I
so
was gonna
Magic.
say,
Magic, I'm going to need you to take your logic and shove it where the sun does not shine.
I was gonna say the last time Probate.
you, Natch.
Okay, all right.
All right.
The last time Probate acted like this, a Twitch employee had to come in and check and see what was going on, and they seemed very confused.
Well, Twitch,
so-
if you're here, we'd like to let you know that this episode of the Unexpectables is brought to you by Lowe's. But
No!
why? It's not actually by
Oh,
Lowe's.
it's not Lowe's.
Not by Lowe's.
Put us on the front page.
Nice.
While I drink this refreshing Sprite. Listen, Probate, just watch out for the Twitch police. They're gonna be like, okay, it's still
Great
Twitch
Otaku
police.
Bomb dropping 10,000 bits now. There can only be one. A shot fired across the bow.
There's so many red things in the cup. I've never seen.
Right?
Yep.
The bit
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry.
absolutely
Tonight's
venomous
episode of the
right now.
Unexpectables is brought to you in part by Die Hard Dice. Remember to never die easy with Die Hard Dice. Use the promo code Greckles to receive 10% off your order. Also, buy the Big Gay Rainbow Dice. They're 33% off. Be gay, do crimes, roll better.
Play a rogue, play a thief rogue.
You can't
Use the
bonus
rainbow dice.
action dash away from this one.
Ha ha!
Why would I want
Thank you for
to?
the 100 bits. I ain't got much, but I'm going to join anyway. Thank you so much.
I'm just so good at stealing. Even I know that this doesn't even require a roll.
You missed it, guys. It was
What just happened?
Even I noticed it was a steal.
Gaijin was like, I got nothing to give. I'm sorry.
I just don't. I mean, look, I gave my 110% earlier,
Dude.
in this
very
recording.
start.
So
Guys, Dragon God with 11,000 bits. The bits are coming fast and furious.
okay.
We can get Austin another cage.
It's true.
No, we need to get 2 cages and then have one of those like plastic cylinders that link the two
Yeah,
together.
like
Can
the
we buy?
two-
Can we buy Austin like another like lady editor that he can maybe like edit with, and they could like.
He has a partner. I believe.
Oh, good. Guardian Gamer with 10,000 bits. Curb Stomp with money.
What the fuck are you guys
Here we,
doing?
dude.
Just no.
This is the drops that never end. Yes, they go on, my friend. Well, somebody started bit dropping, not knowing what it was, and they'll continue dropping just forever, just because this is the drop that never ends. Yes, it goes on. Did anybody watch Lamb
Can we-
Chop as a kid?
I did. I
dude,
did.
I
Yeah,
did
okay.
it. I was into it.
Excellent. I didn't know who. I was like, I might be making a reference that nobody gets.
My favorite character in Lamb Chop was the horse.
Charlie
Excellent
Horse?
choice.
Fuck yeah.
Charlie
Excellent
Horse,
choice.
yeah. Anyway, we should keep going.
Yeah, I'm down. Before people say, son of a bitch, the friendly grim with 10,000
son of a
bitch. Yes, it will never end. Monty, take it away before they drop more bits.
I know I'm going.
Monty, there was thing.
Just for your information, Connor, Nom Nom Goblin is next.
Yes, you
Gotcha.
know.
I was about to ask, is it possible to have that quick one-on-one with Winter? Because
We'll do it the following day because the day got kind of filled up.
Cool.
So
Cool. Do
yeah.
it.
All right. So.
Okay.
You guys all turn in for the night. Varying degrees of exhaustion, either mental, physical, both, whatever Greckles has going on.
my arms just hurt. It's fine.
Borky has a hilariously comical snore going on.
I would like to cast Obliterate on Borky, level 9.
Okay, you don't know
Disintegrate.
It's not a spell.
Can I do Disintegrate then?
Yeah, absolutely.
Excellent, cool.
That was a private one-on-one. That was a private solo roleplay session. I didn't invite you into that there.
I know. No, above game, I want to cast it on you.
Oh, okay. Oh,
All
of
right.
course.
All right. So, as all you guys turn in for the night, Remy, you return home and you also sleep there.
Yay.
All of you have a dream.
Oh no.
No, Monty, no. Wait, hang on. Everybody?
Everyone.
Oh.
You're in it. The stuff that came out of Athtar, you are surrounded by it. What do you do?
Does it have the same properties as it usually does?
You touch it?
Well, we're standing in it, aren't we?
You are, yes.
Are we all interacting like we're all there together, or are we separately?
No, you are
surrounded?
all separately surrounded.
Okay.
Is it sticking to us?
As you reach down and try to touch it, it immediately melts at your touch and just disappears.
Consult Eos.
You try to reach out to Eos and find no answer.
And I summon my bow.
You flex your hand to summon your bow, and it doesn't appear.
Do we have any of our weapons on us?
You are wearing what you wore when you went to sleep, and if you do not sleep with your weapons, you do not have them.
I want to confirm.
Good grief,
that we are
I'm
able to see
naked.
Are we able to see each other?
No, that was already
I don't know how.
established.
I do not know how schmaltzy this is, but Tass pulls out the glass dagger.
Okay, you pull out the glass dagger in your hand.
Remy is going to begin to walk into the liquid, and he will cut through it with his bare talons if he has to.
All right, you do. You mean just like shove it away, like foam. You push and you push and you push, eventually reaching a almost invisible floor. And you just see space around you.
Can I traverse into the space?
Absolutely, you do. You continue
I will
forward.
do so.
The rest of you, what do you do?
Borky kind of just opens up his eyes and goes, "What?" Ooh.
Is there a spot I can traverse to that has less of the goop?
You do see one spot that seemed to have less of a pile of goop.
Then I will meander my way towards the goop, and if any of it comes at me, I will slice at it.
Okay. It doesn't move, it's just stationary. It just exists in the space, and you slash at it and slice at it, eventually reaching the same open space. If there is ground beneath your feet, it would be glass. Clear, see-through glass. As you simply walk forward in this endless expanse.
I have a question then.
Mhm.
So the entire area is just the goop and like void, except for the floor?
As you turn back to look at the goop, all of the goop is gone.
Borky's gonna kind of get up from his feet, like his non-bedding. Try and touch the goo.
It disappears as you reach out to touch it.
Ah!
Greckles will attempt to kind of claw at it, and as it dissipates, he's just gonna push forward through it, knowing that it's melting away.
There's no residue as you cut through it. Nothing remains as you touch it. And as you make your way out, you also enter the endless expanse.
I will shout out in Draconic, is anyone there, just to see if I can gauge a response.
Your voice echoes in Draconic. Is anyone there? There.
Oh, where does it reverb? Does it reverb?
It does, yeah.
Where does the reverb come from? So like I shout where I'm facing and I shout, it goes that way, but where does the reverb come from?
It comes from all around you, above you.
From above me. What is above me if I look up?
As you look up, we'll leave you there.
Ooh.
At this point, all of you now have made it out into the open space and are beginning to look around. And as all of you look up, you see a familiar sight. Orin, as you saw him once before, floating in that orb formed by lies. And as you look up at him, the eye shifts and turns towards you, the glow of the sun, warm and comforting, encompassing the space. You are noticed. And then you hear a cracking sound. And you watch as, almost like pus bursting from the socket, Orin's eye is cracked and destroyed and jettisoned.
Oh.
Which way is it going?
It's just floating in space into pieces. Faint blue chunks. And as the faint blue chunks float, as you breathe, as you exhale, you feel cold, freezing cold. You look down at your fingertips and watch as they begin to freeze up with permafrost.
Oh.
You try and suck in your arms to bring some manner of warmth, but it disappears from you very quickly. And as you look off to the side, you see the material plane slowly succumbing to the same fate. And all at once, you all wake up in your beds, and you are all freezing cold.
Like, are we seeing our breath cold?
Yeah, as you wake up and you exhale, you see your breath cold, and then as you breathe a few more times, it disappears.
Who had the mask last?
I think it was
Greckles,
Greckles.
I believe,
I was about to say, I guess I have it.
Task, like, gets up, but then first grabs the entire covers from his bedding and puts it over himself, so now he's in Tonberry mode, and waddles on over to Greckles' door and knocks on it.
Come in.
I open it up.
He's just sitting up in bed, holding his head, looking down.
Do I see the air coming out of his breath?
You notice that he is shivering. At this point, the breath only lasts like 3 breaths, but the rest of you guys, like, your fingertips are burning.
You had that dream too,
Borky
then.
kind of gets up. He's going to step out. Borky's going to leave his room to kind of go step outside for some cold air and sees that, the door's kind of ajar.
Oh, it's not cold. It's summertime, so...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're feeling the cold.
Yeah.
You had it too.
Okay, then it's not just me then.
You guys not going to bed? Can I sleep?
You had a dream too?
Yeah, it was weird.
Solar?
I was just genuinely white in general.
It was Orin.
Right, sorry. I just woke up. Yeah.
Panic, what are you doing?
He'll join them shortly after. He's got like a blanket wrapped around him though. Did you guys? Did you see that too?
You saw his eye.
Yeah.
And everything covered in frost.
Is it still night or is it morning now?
It's like 5 a.m. right now.
So it's still night.
Yeah.
I look over at Greckles. You still have the mask?
Yeah. I pull it out.
As you pull it out, it's shaking.
What?
It's vibrating.
What's going on with that here?
As if it is also shivering.
If?
Yeah.
Dust drifting directionless divine.
Eos. Feeling cold?
There are many paths that can be taken, but all lead to a place that I cannot see.
Kai.
I would beseech and fate decree, but whatever lies ahead cannot be seen by me.
We're all in the dark then.
Liza's mask starts rattling and then stills again. Remy, what are you doing as you wake up at home?
Remy's going to try to cover himself to get warm. Particularly if he could go to like a fireplace and light a fire to get warm, that would be nice.
You do so, yes.
I do have the sending stone, but I shouldn't waste it. What time of day is it?
5 a.m.
I assume the whole house is asleep?
Yeah, your mother is asleep and your brother is too.
Ah, boy.
Greckles.
Yes.
You get a message in your mind.
Oh.
From Solly. Greckles, I'm sorry, are you awake? I just had the most terrible dream. And it wasn't Solar who showed me it. I don't know what's happening.
I saw it too. We should probably talk. Something is coming.
Sorry, I'm counting words.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I was going to send.
Okay. You get a message back. I'll get a carriage for you.
What about the others? They saw it too.
You can cast it. Okay, yeah. Another message. Gather everyone. I'm not the only one who had the nightmare beyond you. I'll collect Master Remy just in case.
We will be ready. We'll figure it out. Boys, get your stuff. We're gonna go talk to Sully. She saw this too.
It never fucking ends, does it?
Don't worry about trying to get anything for Remy. I believe she's gonna get a carriage for him too. But get your stuff together, get woken up. Probably grab some quick food if you can.
Okay. As you guys collect yourselves and eventually make your way to the council district, through the early morning air, you see some shopkeepers currently preparing meats and breads early and ahead of time. You make your way through a very fast carriage. Remy, you are also picked up, unless you don't wish to be.
No, I mean, it makes sense. If Solly sends a carriage, I'm in it.
And all of you meet up in the Ilene Temple. And you see two additional individuals amongst Solly. Bork Bronzefang. And as far away as possible from Bork Bronzefang, Taylor.
Oh, yes.
Everyone who knows what lies is in this room.
Yep.
As you guys make your way inside, I'm going to say everyone roll perception checks for me as you're making your way inside.
Can do.
Okay.
22.
25.
Natural 20.
Nice.
14.
Go over.
Go banana. 21. Shit.
Damn, everybody's over 20.
Jesus, guys. Sorry. One
Yeah.
second.
What
Everyone.
else I
Also, question above game, Connor. Does Edward know about lies?
Don't think so.
Okay.
He knows about Stillhavity, but
Still Havity is what he knows. Okay, got it.
Yeah, he knows about Stillhavity. He's dealt with Stillhavity before. Remy. Oh no, that's a survival check. That's site-based. So Remy, Task, Greckles, and Borky. You notice as you guys are entering into the chamber, Sionia, who is the Illinois temple leader, kind of peeking kind of curiously towards the room there you guys are all entering at the moment. With the natural 20, Greckles roll an insight check.
Boy.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. Come on.
15 both
There
ways.
you go. There you go.
She seems to have her eyes set on Brooke.
Like, in a concerned way, interested way.
15 in an interested way.
Oh boy.
Huh. Okay. Greckles will cock an eyebrow at that and put that in his back pocket for later.
She notices you're looking, she kind of like collects herself and she kind of gives you a gesture to go inside and she kind of steps away. As you guys all enter inside, you see Solly currently pacing back and forth, and Pilcher's just like, it's gonna be okay. And you see Brooke currently like giving side glances to Taylor, and Taylor's just staring at him. And as you all enter, everyone in the room turns and looks towards all you as you guys enter inside.
We got here as soon as we could.
Thank you. Take a seat. Are you all okay? My fingers still feel numb.
Yeah, I think we all had the same similar sensation.
No, but I'll deal.
Ass just like lets out like a okay. Stop cold blood.
Do you want a blanket?
No, I'll survive.
I wonder what that was. The future? What could happen?
Probably an omen.
She nods.
It was more of that gray goo.
You'd mentioned encountering such a thing before.
Yes, a couple of times. Once in the realm of Discord, and once inside of the body of Athtar.
Brooke kind of cups his face and goes, haven't seen you in a while. Huh. Wish we could have met on better circumstances. He looks very tired.
Likewise.
What's Taylor doing?
Taylor's just staring fucking daggers at Brooke Bronzefang.
Well, maybe it would be prudent if we all actually give our honest ideas or opinions as to what it all could mean. Maybe we could piece something together out of it.
Maybe. I think the most unique thing is that all of us have experienced the attic. You watch as kind of Brooke shuffles uncomfortably, and Taylor, at this point, breaks eye contact and turns towards and kind of looks a little sheepish, like, you know, kind of a secret that they were keeping.
That's kind of what I noticed as well. Then, all of us have met lies.
Taylor kind of looks and goes, the face in the attic.
Right.
Everyone in the room here, like, I just want to. I know it's paranoid of me, but I want to see if like everyone in the room or any other faces like are confused as to what we talk about.
Go ahead, roll an insight check on the general
I was gonna do that too.
vibe of the room.
Oh, geez, a 9.
You're cold.
Here
and
I
it's hard to
go.
tell.
17.
Quarion and Pilchard look confused.
Trying to find my insight. 14.
Fair enough.
The best you can muster is that Pilchard and Quarion look confused, but they're being supportive for Sully, so they're staying quiet.
Okay, so that adds up then.
That's pretty common.
Since we're all interconnected with this, I think maybe it's time we showed all of you this. This is the last remnants of lies that we've come across since their passing. And he just pulls out the mask.
Immediately, Taylor and Bror kind of turn down and go. And immediately Taylor goes, "It's dead?"
To a degree, but there's a way possibly to bring him back. It's a giant mystery we're still trying to solve.
We all have fragments of it.
Fragments. Bror kind of sits forward in his chair and kind of cups his hands together and looks up towards you. Were those weapons you pulled out during the council meeting when the Oran clergy came here?
I summon Catharsis.
I summon Epoch.
He kind of looks towards those and nods. I couldn't help but notice Icarus's eyes on those when he arrived here.
We painted a big target on ourselves.
You know, we ran into him again after the meeting.
You did?
It seemed like he was intent on something. We were saved by none other than Tiengo, the Red Death.
You watch as Bror kind of like looks at the ground and to the side a little bit, and Taylor just kind of gives him an incredulous look. Glad it didn't evolve into an incident.
It appears the two of them have some history.
The Red Death is a legend among the off-islands of Periton.
Borky's just making a face right now.
Well, let's
Good
not
thinking.
let's not get too far away from the subject. I don't think, and Greckles will look to the boys. I don't think it's him.
Right.
It's
You
gotta
know
be.
who.
It's gotta be something else, something deeper, something that's got its claws in Orin, deeper than that prick ever did.
It's definitely not that thing, the eyeball thing. Sully kind of leans forward. I've never seen anything like that before. I'm trying to think of the stories I've heard with Orin, and I've never heard anything about that.
Oh, Borky just kind of pipes up without thinking. Maybe it's like not a story, it's just what's happening. I mean, dreams are just metaphors, right? And stuff like that.
Not
Maybe
when 7 people have the same one.
And they make it manifest in the real world.
There's
Sully.
Oh,
sorry. Sully, if Bob is Orin's mouthpiece, do you think he may have had either the similar dream or even further insight into what may have just happened?
There's something about that does concern me. And she kind of turns towards you very quickly. And you can see that she's like, you'd think she would be a mess right now, but she's actually critically thinking right now, pacing back and forth and thinking. And she goes, there's something that Bob has said and Diella has said repetitively on occasion. And I didn't think much of it. I thought it was metaphorical.
I remember back in the cell, we were sitting right across from her. She said the sun grows cold.
But what does, and she looks towards Lies, what does this have to do with it?
Probably for the same reason why Periton is after the porcelain weapons.
But why? I don't understand their motives. Why?
Didn't Icarus say something to the effect of calling them god killers?
Brooke kind of turns to that and turns towards the mask and goes, what, lies?
Just saying what I heard.
Something to remember is that Lies was already a fragment of something else. Lies wasn't complete, but still incredibly powerful. So it's something more threatening, something more primeval.
Taylor kind of pipes up and goes, they used to be a god. They must have been.
I remember during the whole Yugoloth incident, I remember seeing something about Lysalavast.
You see Bork immediately kind of stiffen at that name.
Can I insight
What?
check him?
Oh yeah,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes.
17.
What do you got to say?
19.
With the fucking damn it.
Here I go! 13.
He rolled like shit. He rolled a 2.
Ooh.
He looks as if you guys have just talked about like FBI, like secret agent, like alien secrets right in front of him. And he's just like kind of cups his lip, like sucks his lips in a little bit at that.
Oh, come off it, Brooke. We're fucking heroes.
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh, no. Soft 20.
Okay. He sighs and he goes, we are here. And you already met him. Yes. The addict's true name is Alivast, specifically the Alivast comet.
So the attic is the comet?
He knows.
Or what was inside of it?
I assume. I don't know the details. It's been here since the city's creation. It used to hover on its own until, well, he kind of points up, the chains were built. Captain Canary made sure of that. But these other crystals make no sense. They just apparate from nowhere.
Borky holds up his hand. Why did we build a city below the crystals though?
I didn't choose to do it, Brooke says. It was Captain Canary's idea.
Brork, it's
Okay.
it's not a coincidence that those additional crystals are forming. Those establish themselves every single time we find what we assume to be a piece of lies that have connected themselves to us.
Other addicts.
Maybe not independent addicts, maybe fragments of what the attic once was, trying to come back together.
You said this thing was a comet, yes? Like fall from the sky?
We can assume.
Hmm.
I mean, where else could it come from?
Unfortunately, like what I was about to ask might be meta because Task wouldn't know that. So unfortunately, I kind of have to stop myself there.
Also, if you hear me typing, I'm just looking shit up in my notes.
Yeah, this is like frantic search time.
Does anyone have accounts as to how the attic reacted when it first landed?
I don't think there was anyone here alive when it first landed, Brooke says. To my knowledge, when Captain Canary landed here on this continent, it was being unearthed by a pack of gnolls and, well, their patron, who I'm sure you've met through Edward and Rob, so.
Ah.
You guys remember a giant hammer with an eyeball in it in his collection?
Yep.
Yep. I feel there's something that was said by our fragments, and I hold Epoch up. At least mine said this, that they have no sight into the future. So maybe looking into the past is more appropriate for the scenario.
I came to Alivast much later after its creation, Burke says. I was to establish a guard here once the city became large enough to have need of it.
Could it be that lies and possibly our own independent potential fragments, could they be a threat?
You see Taylor look down at Liza's mask and you see them go, are they dangerous?
on their own? I don't know. But when you're attached to them, you can do pretty amazing things.
Maybe it depends on the person who holds the fragment then at that point. Which is why I'm a little... Well...
No, finish task.
Which is why I'm a little frightened of the prospect that now our enemies are aware that we have a fragment of this, because their eyes may now be set on the attic, and they might see fit to think that that's a weapon that's malleable as well.
But to what end?
Beyond domination.
If I might ask a question, this is all very new to me. What was this Lize's purpose?
That's an interesting question, because I can't quite wrap my head around it.
Ash kind of like looks down at the floor, like holding his gut, just like...
Bork kind of leans forward and goes, I don't know of its purpose, but its function in the city has been the ticket system I'm sure you're aware of. The other thing is that Captain Canary has said in the past that upon the urge to discover Alivast felt like a call, like a siren's call. And now I wonder if that siren was Lies. He turns towards you, Task. Task, you had a thought.
No, more like a regret. My less tolerable self a few years prior caused that, and I point to the crack in the mask.
It has no cracks anymore. It's just dormant. It doesn't move. It's just a mask.
What does the word ethial mean to all of you?
Ooh, boy.
Oh, man. There's a word I haven't heard in a while.
Bork looks confused. Taylor perks up. Ethial. That's an ancient elven word. No one uses that anymore.
What does it mean?
It means world.
World?
Like, they waver around the ground, like the material plane. But...
Sorry.
You okay?
Loud noise in my ear. I hear noises in my ear. They're bestowing me with lots of fear.
But Ethial also refers to the courtyards of Fey Lords as well.
Right. That's how we know it, I think. We've heard it called the God Pool.
That's one of them, yes.
We know it's located somewhere in the Feywilds. I think it's guarded by it's guarded by Floor. I look to the rest of them.
You see Brooke tense, and you immediately see Taylor look towards Brooke, and Brooke catches the eye of Taylor and then tries to like swallows hard and kind of keeps their stature as best as they can.
We've heard that the God Pool might have the ability to resurrect Lies.
Resurrect? And you see Taylor kind of cock their head and go, I've heard such stories. There's an old ancient story about a Kieran that was wounded and was going to die, and they took it to a God Pool and it came back. I feel like God Pool is misleading. I think it just heals celestials, but don't quote me on that. I'm an expert on pigeons, not on gods or angels or anything.
We've heard that too. It somehow restores celestials. But the method and it's one tremendous thing to just find the gate to the realm, getting into it, finding the God Pool. That would be a monumental task.
That's another thing. We first learned about it from Athtar. So the United Oran clergy knows about this Ethial as well.
Burke thinks again and strokes through his beard and goes, I wonder what their intent was with that information.
Well, now that they know about us, I think I have an idea of what their next stratagem will be. Us if we go to search for it.
There's something else. Something that we've also heard is that, one, lies fell far before mortals did, and then that there were hundreds of shards with all of their names lost to the ages, and there's a piece in a different plane. And lies was the only plane, or was the only shard that landed in the material plane.
Panic sort of shoots up and leans forward and looks at the floor for a moment. God killers.
Was that Panic?
They don't want to destroy the attic. They want to use it. They're going to take down Fleur de Mort and try and restore Orin with it. With Ethiel.
But what kind of fragment of Orin would they have in order to accomplish that? Unless they're after the Undersun.
They might be.
Hold on. Isn't the Undersun directly below this?
You see Pilcher turn to Sully and go, do you have another sending spell? And Sully goes, I only have one left. And you see Pilcher go, damn, okay. We should probably contact Azra Sahar and Jerry when we can. You see Sully kind of nod and go, yes.
Remy's going to reach into his coat and pull out the sending stone that Panic gave him and offer it up to them.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. You see her take it, and she leaves the space just to send out a private message, basically probably telling, trying to inform Azra and Jerry what's going on.
Hey, Monty, I might be crazy. The Undersun, could you physically describe it again for me?
It is a dull blue, massive stone.
Is it spherical?
It's not very spherical. It's jagged. It looks like, if you slam dunked a marble on the ground and it shattered into pieces, it would look like that.
Okay, because now I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something that's even more fucking crazy. Does the Undersun kind of remind me of what the eye looked like when it popped out of the socket?
100%.
Yeah, especially that blue.
Mm-hmm.
That's what caught me.
Yeah. But we knew that. We knew that the Undersun was one of Orin's eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was told to us. But the thing was interesting. So when we got back here, we found out directly beneath us. There's a connection to the Underdark, but kind of on a different level. Like the Undersun is almost directly beneath the attic, like geographically.
Well, beneath the Sweet Dragon, we have like a path that leads directly to the temple, right? It was to the temple that led to the Undersun.
It was to the west. It was to the west that they were creating, that they were reestablishing the elevator. That would take them directly to it.
It's near the city, but it's not directly beneath. So just to clarify, the Undersun is not directly beneath Alivast.
Oh,
and the other thing to clarify visually is that the attics, the way that the attic looks and the way the Undersun looks, like the physical Undersun, do not look similar at all as well, just for a visual clarity.
All right.
Okay.
No problem. Okay, thank you for the clarification.
Azra Sahar
and I'm
has
sorry. What?
Go for it.
Oh no, I was just saying, like, I know this might seem a little ass backwards of me to say that, but I kind of felt like that was a good like recap moment if we did like a podcast bit where we're like, hey, this is why.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Azra Sahar has a piece of the Undersun in her sword. I saw it once. Does that bestow any special properties to the blade itself? I forgot if I asked that before.
To my knowledge, Sully says, I believe it makes it just a magical weapon on its own.
Huh.
But that is a question for Azra when she returns.
I think... No. I had a thought. It flew away.
Bork kind of turns to Sully and goes, "What do we do?" And Sully turns back and goes, "We need more information."
If only I had a piece of that goo. If only I had a piece of it. Something. Anything at all that was even slightly related to it, I could find out.
How?
Magic. Sort of prestidigitation sparkles on my fingers.
Like a scrying spell?
No, it goes deeper than that.
Legend
I
lore.
would need... Yes, I would need time. I have the materials to cast it as well. I just need something relating to it, a piece, anything. And I could find out.
It just doesn't stay manifested for long.
You see Sully has a bit of a pithy. What if you use it on Azra Sahar's sword? On the gemstone? On the eye? It's not exactly what you want, but it could be information. It could maybe tell us something about Orin that maybe we've missed.
That's true. That was the eye that was sort of being infected, I think.
We've also got to talk to Bob. If Bob is essentially the new mouthpiece.
I should talk to Bob. He's very open to me. You see a little bit of discomfort in Sully because, again, he's a beholder. It's still kind of weird.
He's a bit extra.
We speak a similar language, and that might be best. Oh, God, I'd have to teleport out of the city again. Listen, how about, here's the plan. I don't want us to panic. Clearly, whatever this was is a premonition. For now, let's wait. When Azra Sahar returns, as she turns to you, Panic, you can cast your spell on her sword. Maybe find us some answers. And she turns towards Bork and Taylor and goes, we need to figure out that forest. I know it's dangerous, and I know both of you have history, but if there is any way to bring back lies, that could be the answer we need.
One thing.
Go for it, sorry.
One thing about Floor. Any mortal that tries to approach him will be sensed. I can't imagine any army being able to sneak up. Fire is completely useless.
But there's one thing that can sneak up on him.
Well, I was getting to that.
I just realized something.
So let me get to the point. If we could somehow rally the constructs, Lies would never see it coming. The only way I could even imagine that we could take down Floor, or excuse me, not Lies. The only way we could take down Floor is if we get the constructs together in mass and in force and attack. It's the only way to sneak up on him. It's the only weakness he has.
We should also try and see if we can get the Silver Kobolds in on this. Their aid might be beneficial.
I just realized something that may prove a bit of a problem.
Sure.
If I'm wrong, and they're not going to use the attic to deal with Flor de Mort Force, then they just go in there. I don't think the clergy stands a chance.
No, they don't.
Flor will kill them all and absorb whatever is infecting them. If that happens, we're fucked.
When Floor is out, when Floor does not have control, he panics, he flails. He goes berserk, but he's completely lacking control. Any other time, he's confident, he knows what's happening, he knows what to do. Only the element of surprise is really going to do anything to him.
Taylor kind of steps forward and goes, I'll speak with the druids. I know Moidos was a part of this.
Yes.
You watch as Taylor shoots the most pissed off look you've ever seen. Taylor's always been kind of like a very zen looking person, but the most furious looks towards Bork. And you see Taylor turn. I think it's time that this doesn't remain a secret, Bork Bronzefang. And you see him kind of squirm a bit in his armor. Taylor turns towards you and goes, I'll see what I can do on my end. If you need me, talk to the pigeons. He watches Taylor steps out of the room.
I do every day.
Bork, Solly.
Yes.
Speaking of the silver kobolds, I had a small idea, but I'm not sure if it might be beneficial, but it might be something that could help us.
They exchange a look and then look back to you.
Does the word might crank ring any bells?
Oh,
yes.
Bork immediately leans back in size. Mike Crank is, as far as I know, currently sitting dormant in, where is it? The south. Let me look that up because Burke would know this actually. Yes. Burke turns and goes, to my knowledge, Mike Crank is currently in disrepair in Tettelheim, where he defended the village so they could escape.
I think the silver kobolds might be nice to have a little revival project.
They live on a mountain, correct?
Aye.
I'll collect some paladins, send them on the fastest horses we have, and try and bring some of them back.
FYI, there are orcs that live below there, so be
We're
mindful
aware.
of their ways. Just be mindful, is all I say.
If this is as bad as we're thinking, and we're thinking it's pretty bad, we do have a couple of aces up our sleeve. I don't think Dalmar would be satisfied living out the rest of his days locked inside some vault as a bunch of crystals as the world slowly freezes over. If we need to, maybe we can ask him for help.
You would trust him after everything?
That is a rather bold suggestion.
We could
Panic
put that
Grimtongue.
It may be. We don't have to. Not now. I'm just saying, it's an option if we're looking desperate. It's been a long time, and I think the prospect of freedom over eternal seclusion in a dead world might be of interest to him. After all, if everyone's dead, there will be no one around left to witness his greatness. And I thought I was arrogant. Just saying, it's an option if we have to.
Yeah, Brooke seems very in thought. He doesn't seem keen on that idea, but he's considering it.
He worked directly with Nigel Rumblefungus and Artemis to try and create life. If anyone would know anything about reviving... My brain's short-circuiting. Mike Crank.
Mike Crank, yeah.
It would be Dolmar.
You know, Log may actually have some insight into that as well. If not directly, then indirectly through Oriara.
Apart from the fact that he can summon construct seraphims at will.
He may know more than he's letting on, and if he doesn't, he may be able to get more information than he realizes.
Well, you best catch him because he's about to ask Skinny about how to make a kid.
That aside...
Listen, I tried my best to deter that!
Well, that aside, we're definitely going to have to be talking to more constructs and getting more information from them. They may be our only hope.
In the meantime, Sully kind of steps forward. You all look exhausted. Go home and finish your rest, and we'll keep you posted. And she turns towards Burke, and Burke kind of gives her a nod, and she turns back. It's the least we could do. If I discover anything, I'm going to study every scripture I can find. Bob has some ancient tomes that I could scour through, maybe find if there's any connection. Anything. I'll let you know immediately, okay?
Got it.
And when I return with Azra Sahar and Jerry, she turns towards you, Panic, I'll let you know. But it could be a while until that happens.
I'll be waiting. Just let me know.
Burke, and you watch as Burke stands up. My swiftest horses, I promise. And she kind of gives a nod.
Alternatively, if we're in a hurry, and I pull out some gem-encrusted chalk and I twiddle it between my fingers. If we're in a hurry, I can be anywhere with a teleportation circle.
Perfect.
Another option.
Okay. But getting back, Solly kind of looks down the ground. I'd rather have you here, to be honest.
I mean, I've got a couple.
Okay. For now, be on standby, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to panic. No offense. She turns and nods towards you, Panic.
No. Apparently a lot of people don't. By the way, you wouldn't happen to know if the Orin Temple is open for business right now, would you? I kind of want to talk.
They're doing a bit of work for the new temple, but Greckles can attest they're always open.
They are.
Uh-huh.
Priest Irons is very vocal and very helpful.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to Evelina.
Okay. Greckles, roll a perception check for me.
Oh boy. Yup. 18.
Okay. You notice the door kind of crack open, and you see someone's head kind of peek in, and you see Sionia kind of peeking in and looking inside, and you see her catch your eye, and she kind of and closes the door.
Something with that, ma'am.
With that, ma'am?
Hey, you were talking about short-circuiting brains. It's 5
All
a.m.
right. You watch his bird stands up. He looks very tired as well. He goes, I'm going to go speak with some of my high paladins, and we'll get things organized. We'll keep you posted as well. We have means of messaging you.
Yeah.
Take care, Sully. Kind of gives her a smile, and she kind of gives him like, yeah, I get it. And he kind of opens the door, and you hear Burke, is the meeting over? I wouldn't mind entering. He goes, yes, of course, and kind of holds open the door for her, and you just see her kind of like look at him a little too long, and then enter the space and goes, Lady Solianthus, are you okay? And Sully turns and goes, yes, everything's great. Could you see the carriage to take them back into town, please? And Sione kind of bows and goes, absolutely, of course. Follow me. It's nice to see you all again.
Hi, you as well.
Likewise.
As you guys exit, you see Sully give you one final like nod, like we're gonna do this together, and you guys leave the space.
Who has Liza's mask? Is it still Greckles?
I guess no one's taken it.
Remy's gonna walk up to you and motion for it.
Here. I don't know if it'll do anything, but anything's worth a shot right now.
He's gonna take a very, very long look at that mask. And then he's gonna turn to Borky. And he's gonna push it into his chest.
What? There's a war coming, Borky. You should be ready.
And he's gonna let go. And he's gonna leave it to Borky.
Oh boy.
Didn't the last time you wear that broke all your bones?
No, she didn't it didn't break. She just it popped out of the socket like I sneezed too hard and held it in.
Oh God.
Has that actually happened?
No, but one of my brothers said it did, so I never sneeze with my mouth closed. Try it again, but all of you.
Sionia leaves you out the front of the temple doors and just kind of sighs as she takes you down the stairs.
Can I insight that?
Yeah, absolutely.
15?
Can't get a good read on her, unfortunately. Her back is turned to you as well.
Okay.
Remember when we all dressed up as snakes?
Yeah.
That was weird.
That was a good time.
Where is
Those
Hot Rod
were
anyway?
Well, as far as I'm aware, he's sort of a representative on the Alivast Council, isn't he? We just kind of let him run with that one, I think.
Yeah, you kind of did.
I think it might behoove us to check in on it.
That might have required a second think, but I'm sure he's fine.
I'm sure he's fine. Just him swimming in a fucking wad of cash like Scrooge
Flash,
McDuck.
flash cut to him in the council office. I'm just saying, if we tax the orphans, it's more money.
It is right there.
Life is
Money
like
on the
a
table.
hurricane.
Here in Snakesburg. As you guys get into the carriage, you are by yourselves, and the jockey, you hear the whip of the jockey as you guys proceed forward through the city streets. You may talk amongst yourselves in private if you wish.
All of you have had your
One
magic.
week.
What?
Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm just groaning over here.
Or just tearing down to the mask, wondering, what do I do?
We just gotta find more information.
Well, gentlemen, it probably would be best if we all speak about what we wish to do with our time while we still have it. What affairs do we wish to get in order?
I would like to help the clergy with the construction of the new temple, the elevator, whatever it is they would have me do. I need to keep an ear and eye out for what might be developing there. Sully mentioned that there wasn't too much of a worry about Paradin's spies, at least for us to take care of. But something
Right,
else
I
is
believe Bismati Primtash is on that one.
right.
Although her hunches leave something to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the only thing. I just want to go out and get more information. That might be the best place to try and find it.
This is going to be selfish of me, but I wish to not be a part of an investigation. I don't know, the fact that we have to return to Florida Mort at some point, that is a very tall order. That is something that fills me with dread. I don't know how much time we would have left if we go there, and if we're even going to return from that. I wish to spend as much time as I have being a free person.
No one would fault you for that.
Thank you.
To prepare, huh? I'm gonna have to write some letters.
Borky kind of cracks his knuckles a little bit.
Think I'm gonna head off to my cheesery.
And Borky just kind of holds up the mask and just kind of like,
I guess so. See you tomorrow. I'm gonna go sleep there. Think I'll.
Hi.
Yeah.
I look over at Remy. What of you?
What of me, Task?
I don't fault you for not wanting to be a part of this. This is all grand, to say the least. But you are a part of this. But you are welcome to step away from it. We will not fault you for that. I'd like to know your peace as a friend and ally.
I will tell you what I told Lady Soliandris, that until I know this place is safe, my sword is yours. But...
And he's going to kind of look around, almost like in invisible things that he can't see right now.
It is clear that there is something that ties you all together, something special, visions that you have seen, experiences that you have been through. I guess what I'm trying to say is, this isn't my story. I'm just trying to help you find the end of yours.
I hope you realize, though, Remy, you might believe yourself to be a side character, but the rest of us see you as a main core player.
Perhaps that is in the eye of the beholder, then, Task. But one thing is for sure, I value all of your friendships.
In the Underdark, Bob sneezes.
And then all the gazers.
I'm better off having met all of you, and I do appreciate that.
What about you? I turned to Panic.
Well, I mean, guess I'm gonna be on standby until my magical talents are needed, so I suppose I'll see if third time is the charm.
Very well. For what time we have, I understand you wish to gather more information, Greckles, but I feel we should all be people for whatever time we have left.
I happen to agree with you. It'd be nice to just be happy for once.
See, that's the thing, Task. I do feel happy. And there's nothing more important to me right now than the safety of this town. That's where I feel like I belong.
Commendable. But as I said, this is the one chance where maybe it might be the last chance I get to be selfish. And I have things I wish to at least get off my chest before I'm to walk off to a suicide pact, should it come to that.
You're being dramatic now.
Cautious, more like it.
Well, Task.
We're not gonna die.
Borky's right. I have, as some have jokingly said, Team Dad for the time being. I'd like to shake that off, though.
We may be a bunch of fuck-ups and idiots and miscreants, but we're the fucking Unexpectables.
Aye. Fuck ups.
Right.
Miscreants, yes. Fuck ups, please.
Actually, that reminds me of something. I asked a favor of Lady Isla, and in exchange, she was hoping I could gather some information for her about apparently they were robbed by a thief. I figured
pesky thief, eh? How about that?
Well, if I recall the description, it was a black kobold named Mel that they were trying to search down.
Yeah,
Back of his head.
Yeah.
All our eyes just go go up.
Yep.
Yeah, no.
At once?
We know about that.
Wait.
Task audibly groans and throws the back of his head against the wooden piece of the carriage. Fuck's sake!
Well, that was
sorry,
that was a big deal a long time ago, wasn't it?
Oh man, Remy, you really stepped in it.
I take it you know the person.
We do.
Well, we've had some dealings with her. This was around that happened around the time that Digsby was with us, right? Like he had to go off and
wait. We had met up with Mel multiple times. Task chatted with Mel a lot for a while there. And then we met Remy.
Tash drops the visor down, like clearly fucking embarrassed, like actually rosy cheeked.
Task, you're turning a different shade of red. I'm not sure if you're aware.
Remy, continue without me speaking for the time being.
Didn't we go down there multiple times?
We did.
Don't worry, Tasks. We all make mistakes in the heat of passion.
Remy, did Lady Isla say where we could possibly start finding something, any kind of lead?
That's kind of the problem. They've been unable to track her down. That's why they asked for help.
Panic.
Uh-huh.
How many other favors can you think you could pull from, you know them?
Sorry, my brain is short-circuiting again. Who are you talking about specifically? Oh, right.
Yeah.
Well, that depends on what mood they're in.
Oh, Panic.
Ah.
It reminds me. Lady Isla said that her father says hello. She thought you would know what it means.
Yeah. How about that?
The popular panic Grimtongue. Taz says through the visor.
That reminds me again. I should probably figure out what to do with that diamond and how to get it cut into smaller diamonds.
Also, Monty, just as a heads up, I didn't want to interrupt the moment, but I would have taken the ore back from Solly when she was done.
Oh yeah, I assume
Okay.
so. Yeah.
Yeah.
she gave
I
it
just
back
wanted
to
to
you.
make it known.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
as you guys travel in the carriage heading back to your home for your second dose of downtime and a reasonably significant revelation, you can't help but peek out of the window towards the glittering attic that now hangs almost foreboding over the city for the first time. And that is where we're going to end the session for tonight.
Oh boy.
by the way, I love
Session.
Monty. I don't
What
know
a
where you found
session.
this. I don't know where you found this song, but this is so ODST, and I fucking love it.
That was
It
also a really
is.
good sneak in.
Bye,
by the
Austin.
way.
So good.
Bye, Austin.
Bye, Austin.
Bye.
Hi,
Austin.
Austin. It's called Night on the Docks.
Yeah, this is. I really like it.
Episode 170.
70, baby.
We are slowly approaching 200.
We're gonna get there. I know it.
By the way, I really should probably do some shopping at some point. I almost have 50 grand.
Yeah, we should do some shopping potentially this coming week.
Must be
Oh,
nice.
man.
I only have
That
20
is-
grand.
Oh.
But we can discuss that. If you guys have anything you want, there is a channel for it in this Discord, so you guys can just send me what you kind of want, and then we could role play it out potentially for a day, and then
Oh hell.
Ugh.
again,
I know,
this
that's
is-
One of
buy
my guilty
2 whole
pleasures is
gumballs.
shopping days are some of my favorite episodes just because it's fun as hell.
Mhm.
That's for me.
but the email stuff isn't super urgent. We can talk about this off stream a bit more, but
Yeah.
Great fucking session, guys.
I come back to chat and we're level 5 through over 3,000.
Yeah,
what?
Jesus, what the fuck?
What happened?
What? What's going on?
3,800 or 3,084% on a level 5 hype train.
What?
What is happening?
Jeebus
what is-
Crips.
Probate probably
What?
happened, to be honest.
Oh.
Well, I'll tell you
It was
what.
probably probate.
Probably. Why don't we go around the horn real quick? Takahata, where can they
Yeah.
find you?
You can find me at twitch.tv/Takahata. Takahata 101. This Friday, I have a big stream starting around 4 to 5 o'clock. I will be debuting the second half of my VTuber bar. And I will be hosting Iron Mouse as the first guest of the VIP section. So that will be this Friday, and as well, dropping some new emotes as well. It's going to be a very busy day, to say the least. So definitely give that a check if you want to check out something pretty fun that I've been building towards. So,
Gaijin,
Yeah.
where can they find you?
Twitch.tv/GaijiCooper every Tuesday, Saturday, and Sunday, 7 p.m. US Central. We are probably going to be doing Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 this weekend with the remake because 1 was terrible. Be sure to check out the new video, The Ancient and Bizarre and Terrifyingly Tragic Origin of Catgirls, over on the YouTube channel Gaijin Perspective. And I will be rolling out a brand new Yokai Hunters analysis piece on Salvatore Moreau of Resident Evil Village, talking about his Kappa background. And yes, that is a thing confirmed by the devs. I will be explaining why, because it doesn't seem to make a lot of sense.
Zito, where can they find you?
Over at twitch.tv/Zito. Indie games, mods, breaking games for the sake of making them JP as fuck. And on Twitter at CZ Backlash, and the Ever Ancient Almanac on Patreon, which, by the way, I'm going to satisfy both of those by posting something in chat. While Aloysius' guide to social acceptance is nearing the throes of completion, I have been writing some conversion stuff on my Patreon. I am taking stuff from D&D's past and making them either playable races or remade versions of monster fights and encounters for 5e. And the first one I did was the Glavorg, which is literally a giant 10-foot tall fucking cat that reverses gravity. So, gravity crimes. It's on there. It's on Patreon. Please go check it out.
Oh boy.
Damn. Hey, Monty Glue, DM Extraordinaire, where can they find you?
You can find me at Monty Glue on Twitter. You can find me at twitch.tv/Monty Glue. Streaming potentially tomorrow, probably gonna be later in the evening. Probably at night, honestly. And then Sunday is Resident Evil 8. We're gonna hopefully maybe finish it up this coming weekend. And then you can catch me on my Twitter at MontyGlue as well.
Very nice. Distortion Devil, take us home.
You can find me on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube.com/Distortion Devil, where I stream Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Playing some tabletop wargaming, Digimon card game, Guilty Gear Strive, Yakuza 4, and Biomutant. That's a lot of fun. Be sure to check out Dead House Sonata. Literally, like, a bunch of new stuff's coming down the pipeline. Getting ready for the release of early access for Dead House Sonata. Be sure to click that link. Purchase yourself a Founders Pack before they're gone. They're going away soon. So get on them. Yeah, that's got some crazy stuff. They just had a stream earlier today talking about like some of the new technology they're working into it. It's gonna be nuts. Also, be sure to check out Medium's Guild, where I just released the Augmentation Specialist Artificer. If you've ever wanted to play D&D Adam Jensen, then this one is the right class for you. You've got different kinds of arcane augmentations that let you basically customize what sort of physical specimen you want to be. You have a Magitech arsenal, which you can get rocket punches, you can get a buster cannon, you can get a fucking shoulder-mounted magic missile launchers. It's just nuts. Check it out. If you do, please be sure to leave a rating and a review. It really helps me out. It helps me get noticed as well.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's what's going on around the country, and here's what's happening over at Die Hard Dice. Don't spill them this time.
I did. I lost one already.
I can't believe it.
I can't. I've predicted it.
Well, Die Hard Dice that made all of these durable dice has a huge selection of both polymer and metal dice in many different sizes, shapes, and colors, including gay dice. We got gay dice. Gay dice. They
33% off.
Sorry. Yeah, they are 33% off. My brain short-circuited again.
Rainbow dice for the win. Be gay, do crimes, roll better.
Yeah, it's true. And if you use the code Greckles on checkout, you can get 10% off your entire order at dieharddice.com.
Does that stack with the 33%?
I don't
think
so, but I don't know.
Try it anyway, guys. Try it
right now. One of you go buy some Die Hard dice right now.
Go buy some gay dice and let us know if the not gay bird worked for the not.
Let us know in the comments. Comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell to join the notification club, or something.
Something thieving good deal something.
Excellent. You could tell they paid him to do a lot of promos.
Nothing roguish about this deal.
See, why am I even bothering? Thank you, Zito.
There you go. Connor, if you're going to bits and subs, we left off with Nom Nom Goblin if they're still somewhere on the list.
Man, you fail to talk to a girl once and suddenly you can't think of anything anymore.
Right?
I
tried, buddy. I tried, man.
Where there are a lot of 10,000s in here.
Yes, there are. Yeah, there are.
Nom Nom Goblin, you said?
Nom Nom Goblin was the last one that we were going to do. If they're not there anymore, something after probate's chain of
I see it.
There you
Nom
go.
Nom Goblin, thank you for the 105 bits. Some purple and gray for the cup to water down all the red people are dropping in. Bosco and company, your generosity is so very appreciated. Thanks for helping keeping this great content going. Probate, thank you for the 200,000 bits.
Down, boy. Down. Somebody get the spritzer. He's on the loose again.
What is that? What is that?
Too many. It's like
450,000
no, it's like
bits
625,000 bits.
Jesus Christ. I literally cannot buy any more bits tonight.
Yeah.
They cut you off?
They sure did.
No more cocaine.
Sir, you need to stop.
You mean Amazon turned down the opportunity to make more money?
Sir, this is a
Bethel
Remy's.
said, no, I'm good.
This is a Remy's, sir.
Probate, thank you so much. That is so astoundingly generous. Thank you so much,
Dude,
man.
it super is.
What?
I love you always, dude.
What do you even
Take
say,
care of
man? It's
yourself.
So kind.
Take care of yourselves before take caring us.
I like big birds, and I cannot lie. Thank you for the 5 bits. What's brown and sticky? A stick.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Defective
-5.
Sheep. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs to the community. Great Otaku Bomb, thank you for the 10,000 bits. Give me the prize. Oh.
Gib prize.
But I will give you a thank you for your amazing generosity tonight. Foxley07, thank you for the 7 months. Sup, I'm here to say you're all amazing. And Battus. The Perkicizer, thank you for the 4 bits. The Perkicizer, thank you for the 10 bits. Remy, Ethiel, after you cast Mending.
That's true.
What?
It's the name that showed up after I got the mending scroll, where I tried to mend the. I tried to mend Liza's math.
Yeah, that is when we first heard that.
It is. That's where it showed up. Was on the mending scroll.
Kickstixel, thank you for the 6 months. Zenlita, thank you for the 500 bits. Introducing Might Crank 2.0. Mightier Crank. I almost said Kanye time. Kane time, thank you for the 500 bits. We all have to know that Hosrod would make a public works in the outer districts and put one of his snakes in charge of the project.
Yep.
It's the tiny foreman snake.
No, it's the yellow. It's the fucking yellow like python, the Burmese python. It's like, dude, please come in. You hear the door unhinge, and then welcome.
He's probably pissed at us because Borky milked one of his snakes.
It's true.
No.
Just one end to the other. Got it out. Good. That's not okay.
It just walks away with a cigarette in its mouth.
Walks.
like wringing out a towel or like just stretching it out. Like, there we go. Now it's good.
Magic Ninja Go, thank you for the 100 bits. I just noticed that my stream player somehow still says this is Gateway Unexpectables Q&A session. I think you might need a refresh, dude. Yeah, you need a refresh, dude. Gauze21, thank you for the 104 bits. So how long has Edward/Remy been a main character? 4 or 5 years? Get over it, Bosco. You're a main character. Take it or leave it.
You had the dream.
I'm gonna leave it. No, that's it. Look, so everybody had a dream, and it was anybody that had interacted.
Stop refusing your destiny.
It's not. It's different.
Destiny.
It's different.
Far more painful than yours.
Probate. The liar dropping another 100,000 bits.
What?
They let him through. They let him through again. Yeah, 100,000 bits again.
Oh, dude.
He says it's all starting to come together.
Yeah.
Good.
It's all coming back. It's all coming back. All right, keep it moving, Connor.
Jesus, dude.
What?
Thank you so much, Probate.
Yeah,
We
Probate,
really
knock
appreciate
the hell off. All right, you just go to Soup
We love you, dude.
Plantation.
Soup Plantation.
Yeah, Soup Plantation. We have some delicious buttered lettuce.
I wish I could voice act.
You can. You're the favorite voice. You're my favorite voice of Greckles.
What? Bosco.
What?
I'm too tired for this.
Who would you get to voice Greckles then?
Who would
Oh, if I had to replace him, Yuri Lowenthal.
Paul Giamatti.
He's got
What
you
the
now.
fuck? Rexasar, thank you for the 100 bits. Why is lies above the undersun? It's almost like he landed there on purpose. Well, he's not.
Weren't you paying attention?
Rexasar, thank you for the... Oh, no. Flustered Bun, thank you for the 100 bits. Bye, Austin. Also, my brain... Wait, did I stop my recording? I did. Man, I am fried right now.
Yeah, you need to take a nap.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Also, my brain is firing off with ideas. Monty, I have to work tomorrow. Why would you do this to me?
Sorry.
Pixel Girl, thank you for the 10 bits. What an episode. Holy shit.
General Leslie, thank you for the 200 bits. Nom Nom Goblin, thank you for the 90 bits. More bits for the bits tonight. Magic Ninja Go, thank you for the 100 bits. Give me those animal emotes. Miss Tweetums, thank you for the 100 bits. All the hype for lore. Super Mega Dude Guy, thank you for the 99 bits.
Holy crap.
King Time, thank you for the 500 bits. Kale Hune, thank you for the 200 bits. Great job, all of you. Blackfoot Ferret, thank you for the 420 bits. It's over 3,000.
What?
Bri-
3,000?
Bryosaurus, thank you for the 100 bits. Great show, guys. Volk551, thank you for the bit. Wow. Wait.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow! Wow!
It's amazing that Xander can do that all the way from over there.
Stash 0007, thank you for the 420 bits. Irrelevant, thank you for the 100 bits. Does the team have any AC to spend on the place? We do have AC. I'm not sure how
Yeah,
much.
I think Borky's AC is 16. Yours is 15, 14. Greckles, I think,
I'm
is somewhere in the 6. You're
It's
15?
15
There you
now.
go. So we have some AC, yeah.
I'm too tired for this.
Other WoW Man, thank you for the 71 bits. Arukana, thank you for the 50 bits. Got a stressful day tomorrow. Thank you all for taking my mind off it. Was such an amazing episode. The Percisizer, thank you for the 11 bits. Episode title, The Glaring Truth. Ooh.
That's good. That's actually real good.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Menacing Bird by my window. Thank you for the 302 bits. The rest of my bits for a great episode. Episode title, Council of Lies.
Nice.
Faceless 42, thank you for the 100 bits. For lies, death to Florida Mort.
Oh, shit.
Get over the tree.
Fuck them
Bangalangs,
trees.
thank you for the 5 bits. Episode title, Winter is Coming.
But it's summer.
I feel like we
probably
I feel like
used that.
That is, yeah, I feel like we have.
Can we use Eye in the Sky?
I like the glaring truth.
Yeah,
Glaring
Yeah.
truth.
Yeah.
Good.
It's pretty good.
Lovely Lorelei, thank you for the 250 bits. The history of Catgirls, aka John's preferring to see sex workers as monsters rather than suffering human people.
Go
Damn.
watch my video to figure that one out.
Viridian Winter, thank you for the 1,000 bits. I just beat RE8. I'm not spoiling anything, but Monty, I'm not even sure if I should say that last part, so I won't.
Yeah, let's not.
Don't.
Yeah,
if it's
yeah,
even
no,
remotely
no.
spoilery, don't.
Other WoW Man, thank you for the 100, or thank you for the 19 bits. King Kia, thank you for the gifted a sub. Rosa06, thank you for the 200 bits.
By the way, this is the guy that did the art for the Augmentation Artificer.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've heard you're good at your job.
Yeah. Don't forget the new homebrew, Connor. Yeah, Lillard just told him about it.
Yeah.
Shidia's 24, thank you for the 30 bits. It's not much, but they're honest bits. It ain't much, but it's all I
grateful
got.
for anything.
Sloth, thank you for the 100 bits. Mr. Crispy, thank you for the 500 bits. Finally get my Kill Mel side quest. Task gets to kill his not ex-girlfriend. Monty then says the Mel stuff isn't important. Fuck!
Sorry.
Gumsy kind of guy, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to me. The Percisizer, thank you for the 15 bits. Buy dice always have an advantage since they roll both ways.
Oh, that's good.
Nice.
Damn it. Damn it.
I should send that to Diana.
Yeah. They're better dice
Be
because
like,
they
"Hey,
roll both
we got
ways.
We got a
That's fucking
tagline
great.
for you. Oh man, I lost my place.
Just look for that amazing pun.
Oh, oh my god. What is your name?
Anime Anonymous.
Enemy Monogamy. Thank you for Amogus. Thank you for the 100 bits. Though you may battle beings and foes aplenty, your journeys will be remembered. So says a name among many. Oh, it's a name among many. That's his username.
That's what I said. Amogus.
Use underscores.
Yeah, guys, you're killing us. And there's not even a capital letter in there. Like, fucking damn
Fantastic. Fantastic, Callum. Thank you for the 150 bits. I don't think Remy is a main character either. We haven't heard him rap once.
It's true.
I don't think Remy is an MC either.
I don't think he is an MC. Although, if Panic wants to drop a funky beat, I won't say that Remy won't spit some fire.
I rip and I rhyme. I rhyme and I rip. I hip and I hop and I just can't stop.
Oh! Cue the meme with everybody running around.
Lyric rampage. Word up.
Second wind, attack action. I'm just getting started, Kaiba.
Deluna, thank you for the 300 bits. You got 2 sets of rainbow dice for 2 of my closest friends. They sent me a beautiful pink and gold metal D20 as a thank you for getting them with your code. Ooh, that sounds slick. Rouge Phoenix, thank you for the 10 bits. Donating bits to get Austin a disco ball for the hamster cage. Oh, that's
nice.
just luxurious. We don't need that. Give me those 10 bits.
No, we should get him like a.
I'm gonna buy a gumball.
No, we gotta give him a tiny hot tub.
There you go. He can stream from that.
He needs a. Oh my god. He needs like a chinchilla sand bath.
Kane Time, thank you for the 500 bits. Glares. That was at me, I think.
What's up, Kanye?
You don't have the answers, man. Magic Ninja Go, thank you for the 100 bits. I did it, and it worked. I just don't want to miss anything in the stream. Yeah. Telling you, man. Just plug it in, unplug it, and plug it back in. Works every time. Don't actually do that. Just to refresh.
Have you tried turning it on and off again?
Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a carriage.
That's it.
Crying theater.
Hydrolure plays. Thank you for the 100 bits. Remy, it's either being a main character or being the sensei who dies for the main character's motivation. Which one do you want?
I broke the fourth wall in universe for you. You fucking best written act on it.
You also said the name of a really bad movie.
Exactly. Thank you.
Apathetic Potato, thank you for the sub. Zen Lita, thank you for the 100 bits. Episode title, The Winter of Our Discontent. The Perkicizer, thank you for the 23 bits. I mean, what can I co-contribute after probate?
Dude, any
just
you
any
give us.
Yeah.
Dude, we appreciate
anything you give us is greatly appreciated.
Anything at all. Any amount that you're willing to give out of the generosity of your heart is enough for us.
You should never feel dwarfed about generosity, man. If you can do it and you choose to do it, thank you.
We're just happy that you're here, honestly. Pie Rounded, thank you for the 2 bits. Well, here's my 2 bits. See what you did there. Now get back to the comments section. Magic Ninja Go, thank you for the 100 bits. Also, I think I have almost... I think I almost have them all. I'm not sure quite what I'm missing, though. He's talking about the emotes. Oz195, thank you for the 25 bits. Title suggestion, Shattered Sun Alliance. Oh, but that sounds cool. We can't do that one.
Kind of gives things away, though, unfortunately.
Yep, you don't want to spoil things too much.
Papusa Monkey, thank you for the 100 bits. These bits aren't honest. They were ill-gotten.
How dare.
Blood.
Scandalous.
Blood bits? Can't believe this. They were laundered bits. I believe it. Ace Bounty, thank you for the 7 bits. What are you guys excited for from E3?
Shin Megami Tensei 5, where the fucking RNG is a mandatory bit of the actual gameplay and not a luxury like your fucking visual novel Persona.
Well,
Elden Ring. That's about it, really.
Advanced Wars Remake 1 and 2.
I like WarioWare.
Yes,
right.
WarioWare and the remakes of the original Mario Party's boards for 2 are pretty dang good.
Also, I'm gonna go ahead and put my PC card down. Stalker 2.
I think.
Yes.
I think Trek to Yomi is kind of neat.
Yeah, there are a couple. Nightmare J18, thank you for the 8 months. All of you are amazing. Thank you for doing what you do. Yeah. The Perkicizer, thank you for the 18 bits. Buy Hard Dice, holla at me for the marketing team. A Flustered Bun, thank you for the 3 bits. Can you tell the difference between Stilhavity and a potato? No, because of all the eyes.
I can't. What? Comedy.
Vortex129, thank you for the 100 bits. I just wanted to say hi. Nice troll with the mask, Bosco. I loved it.
You're very welcome.
And finally, the Friendly Grim, thank you for the 100 bits. Good night, Zito. I will see you later.
What? I will see you next year, tomorrow, thousands of years ago, before the dawn of man as we knew him.
I am outside of your house. Ignore me!
Thank you for the vaguely threatening gay 100 bits.
Vaguely threatening. Good night, Zito. I'll see you later.
I'll see you later.
Oh.
I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Incredible.
All right.
Holy
So
fuck.
who are we rating?
Let me see who is live.
Caitlin's playing Stardew Valley.
Who?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boobs
Caitlin
McBalrog.
37? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that Caitlin. Yeah. Let's raid Caitlin. I like
Unless
Caitlin
Gaijin,
sometimes.
you said you seemed like you had someone as well.
I was gonna say maybe Rabbit, but if we're going for like least amount, my brain's tired.
We could do Rabbit. We haven't done Rabbit in a while.
And I'm always down to raid Rabbit. Rabbit's my
Let's
boy.
raid Rabbit.
I'll
Proper energy.
let's raid Rabbit. Okay, we'll raid Rabbit then.
Cool.
He got that big rabbit energy.
All right.
Ribbity rap rabbit.
All right. Hey,
It's
Mr.
raid
Rabbit,
message,
let's-
hop to it.
Raid message. We love you.
Ask
Hop
him
Rabbit.
ask him about Final Fantasy Rabbit people. There's a lot.
We
of
love
them
you,
out.
Rabbit.
Go.
Chaos!
Go get out of here.
Chaos!
Have a.
You mean these Chaos Emeralds?
You mean the chaos?